So
Your guards are racist.
I know.
Stop it.
You of all people.
They are.
You're saying they're
They
not.
charged her for coming into the scribery.
I don't
They
know,
wanted to
defended
charge me.
themselves.
They know
To
that
come
you're
into
my
the
retainer,
scribery, and I
right?
told them they did not apparently know. They asked when this happened and how and why and all this sort of jazz.
Oh, there's one
just
over
other
there that will
bullshit.
sit there and defend himself into the fucking ground even when he's wrong. Good luck arguing with him. Well, I knew
Yeah.
that, but well then why?
Maybe
did you do
this'll-
it the first time.
Maybe this will be helpful for your search. Ping a DM if I found anything. I don't know. It's a book.
Okay. Ping over here.
So, Raylan, what can I do for you?
Well, now that hopefully your guards will know better, because they said they were going to speak with you after this. I wanted to ask you a question. I feel like
I need a DM to
Well,
the
first I should
archives.
tell
Thank
you. Then first I should tell you that I gave the what is it? The sample you gave me to our alchemist friend.
Is that so? And what did she make of it?
She was intrigued. She said it was like the life was sucked from the everything in it.
Indeed.
The plants, the grass.
I have to tell
Yes.
things about that.
And so
Do so, please.
I think I found out
Yes, please.
who did.
you did?
Yes, the wood elf that we were speaking to previously made it very apparent as to who it is. I will not say for certain, nor will I pursue this. But the way he was speaking made it seem like he had something to do with it. And we know who he hangs around quite a bit. We also know someone who's very capable of doing something like that.
I heard something very similar from another source.
Oh.
They said they wanted to be kept a secret, and that they will be doing by any means necessary to do so.
Of course they want
I
to keep
told
it a
them what he wanted
secret.
to hear.
Why wouldn't they when they're
That means
sucking
we
the
can
actual
report it.
life essence out of the soil?
Look, I stopped defending her with the last thing she did. No one deserves to be treated or put on a pedestal. Not for any means. Especially if they do bad things. And try to paint themselves to be good people.
Bad things? You speak of
They have.
the Dryad, yes?
Everyone's done bad things, Raylan.
That is true. Does that
It's up
mean
to
they are
other
bad
people's
people?
perspectives. They want to do something about that or not.
True.
The Dryad is a force to be reckoned with. But she does not go unpunished for crimes.
Or she shouldn't.
Has she committed the crime?
I don't know.
I'm curious.
Crime against nature, maybe?
What do you mean?
She hasn't
Things
told you.
that do
Oh, I
something
thought
like
you were
that.
close.
Not really, honestly. I've met her a few times.
Then she's still
Well,
hiding it
that's
from
what
everyone?
most Of course she
Yesterday
is.
was the longest I talked to her, actually. When I discussed
They all
the,
are.
He wants to pay me to keep it a secret. I manipulated him into telling me who it was by lying. I told him, "Oh, I saw something over there." Immediately agreed with me, placed himself at the place, which I can only
the wood
assume
elf?
a gaggle of fucking magical people were with him.
So it was the wood elf who did this.
No.
Now I'm gonna read this book on
Do you think she
spiders
has-
and see if they're an azure over in this corner. While you
While
can
she's
talk.
reading, I'll tell you. The Circle of Death from yesterday.
Book from Myrindal. I guess the roll is to see how much information I find.
This is what it looked like.
Because I need to
like a circle with a teardrop.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the teardrop, a patch of living land.
Yeah.
There were runes etched in the middle, which I didn't get a look at because they were trampled by a bunch of old buffoons. But there are runes all around here.
Notice Myrindal's nasally, annoying ass voice the whole time you're just trying to read. You realize that the word's big and you haven't read them in a while.
Let's move over here. Anyways, as I was saying, there were runes. I've written them out here. Not runes like the ones on the tablets, not like the ancient, refined, Aqualian runes, but raw, unrefined, unfiltered, almost like chicken scratch. It looks like some ritual happened where they, whoever it was, siphoned the actual life itself from the ground for themselves.
They siphoned the actual life itself. That's similar to what the Dryad told me. She said that it was like it was drained life.
She would know, wouldn't she?
What do you mean?
The Dryad, although she saved everyone from that pit, is a hypocrite. I can't fucking do this. Shut. Read quieter.
Need your location, Ari. Go by a log, use cave, and
That is going to bruise. Oh, that reminds me, Myrindal, since apparently we cannot speak about interesting stuff, Loretta said a word that I wanted to ask you about. It was the word daria?
Daria?
Daria? Diarrhea?
Dario.
Diarrhea. Ah.
You're gonna read.
Yes, she said.
It's when it's when...
I don't know the word in common, so I was going to ask
Liquid, liquid feces. Alright, look, I got such a big brain, I'm just gonna read it real quick. I'm gonna read it out. It should be wrote for me, right? Because I'm a scribe, I should... Is there useful information?
With a 10, you get a paper cut on your pointer finger.
The price I pay for knowledge. But we press on anyway.
Oh my god,
Smear blood
going
on every
insane.
page.
You're going to ruin the goddamn book! Oh, for fuck's sake.
I didn't cut an artery, it's just got a paper cut.
Rolling for how deep that is.
Here comes my first death save. Oh yeah, my first death save of the season, let's go.
With a 10, it's not bad. It hurts, but it's fine.
Do I learn anything about spiders? Near Adwick?
Oh, is that what you're actually doing?
Yeah, I'm reading them. I'm doing what she wants to do.
You better read big words.
Cause I gotta get you the hell out of here. I can't think.
With a 5. Which is 1 less than Sarah. You're trying to look at the book, and you keep getting distracted by the paper cut, and you realize that this book is fucking coming off the spine. This
Damn it.
dumb bitch threw it against the fucking wood and damaged it. You look at her, and you can't wonder how something so angry could be so stupid. If only she knew how important knowledge was to the world. Does she even know? Her answers might be in this fucking book, and she ruined it. She's so fucking short-sighted. God, why do you fucking work with her? What was he thinking? What is going through Charles' head? He's sitting in the head of this fucking woman who wants to kill you. Never mind. Fuck this book. You'll look at it later.
The spine of this book is damaged. I cannot further open it without destroying it for certain reasons. Until I can get it fixed, I can't take a look at it.
The spine kind of falls off the pages.
Oh, that is unfortunate. This is why we use stone tablets and not
Do we have a book?
fixer.
I am the.
The 12, you don't.
You can go try to talk to one of the scribes as the one that drinks ink and the one that shouts.
I would rather fucking eat shit and die than go speak to any
With
of
that
these
12,
scribes.
Myrindal, you realize the best book fixer in the entire scribery
Better not be
is
Griswold.
Ackerman.
Oh, thank God.
I thought Ackerman's the one that drinks the ink.
No, Griswold.
Griswold
no,
drinks
that's
the ink.
Griswold. Yes, it's Griswold drinks it.
Ackerman likes the economy. Ah, yes. Give it to Ackerman. He'll fix it for you.
Ackerman's the one that doesn't shut the fuck up.
That'll be your punishment for
Great.
breaking the book. You can go
Just
listen to his
don't
lectures.
Fucking deal with that.
Enjoy.
Ah!
Fun.
I'm just scooting across the
So,
ground. with my
anyways,
legs
could you
hurt.
explain to me what
Hate
diarrhea
shit.
means?
It's liquid shit. Now, let's move on to more important
That's
things.
Disgusting. Yes, please. What is this about the dryad?
Did she ever tell you how she got everyone out?
I heard about it. Yes,
You did.
it wasn't from her.
What did you hear?
That she. She used her power to. I'm trying to remember what they said. They said she used her power, I believe. I don't know. But that she was green and then she turned brown afterwards.
That may be true in a way. To some degree. But it wasn't her power that she used.
Whose power was it?
Apparently, and this is something I learned very, very recently, she's going around telling people that life is mana. Of course, it's not true.
That's not what it is.
No. There are crystals that grow underground that are chock full of magical energies. If we had them, we could harvest them. We could use them. In all sorts of different ways. Who knows?
These crystals, they have this mana in them, yes?
Yes.
Master Thesalor,
But.
Can I help you, sir?
Oh god.
I have a note for you. It's from the crown.
One moment, Raylan. Thank you, sir.
Good day.
Of course. Let me, Should I step
Opening the scroll, you break a seal, obviously from the crown itself. On it, you see writing that is something you're dreadfully familiar with. It reads as follows. Master Scholar, there is something that has come to my attention that should behoove of you to be aware of. Something of great value to the east inside of Badaria has become very close to the Imperial front line. You will not admit it, but Lord Godfrey is losing ground. This will be discovered before long, and if they have the knowledge that we perceive them to, I do not think I need to explain that any further. This is not something that can be acted upon in the open. It must be closed. I can give you the tools to accomplish this, but you will need people that can keep their mouths shut. I am very close to an intervention if they cannot.
Anyways, so about this, fuck, what was it?
The
He
Dryad.
said that, yes, is mana not life force?
No, it is not.
Well, I heard that it was.
Apparently it can be used that way, and the
I mean,
person that
two
pioneered
totally
that,
different things.
the person who pioneered using life as mana, was the Dryad herself, when she opened the portal.
What? So she
Oh, we're going deep in.
Yes,
created that kind of.
because apparently she's been going
You
around.
need to warn her.
I am.
Need to warn her.
I wasn't going to say anything because I understood the sacrifice that was needed. But to think that she's pretending that she did nothing wrong. Well, I sit here and suffer every
They're
consequence.
literally trying to think it out of existence, it seems.
Denying.
Think.
Sending her
Wait.
little fucking pets to come take care of her problems for her.
Don't tell anyone it was the dryad that sucked the life out of the forest. Yes, okay, Mr. Fenno. I definitely will not be telling my boss about that.
Wait,
Stupid.
hold on. Let me get this straight. So, the mana you speak of, these crystals, they are not life force. They are something else.
Yes.
And the Dryad is the one who created the magic that is life draining.
I don't know if she
did not
created
create.
it, but she definitely has been.
Or
She
the
is
stuff that-
Wielding it.
definitely using it.
Using it, right? That's-
And let me get it even straighter for you. I had a friend in Ledford. Lifelong friend. I knew him for 80 years. My entire life. The only one I trusted, the only one who was ever kind to me, an elf that looks like me in high society is not treated well. He died. In part because I wanted. Well, my search for magic led us to the Bedaria forest. However, the reason we truly ended up going is because that is where the Dryad is from, and she sensed that her home was in danger. No one wanted to go, and it was Mad Myrindal and his quest for magic, which, mind you, was the only thing that ended up saving us in the end. But I'm getting off topic. In Bedaria Forest, my friend died. I took the blame, obviously. It was... I feel like I killed my only friend. The-
Understandable.
The Dryad helped me lay him to rest. Helped me lay him to rest in her grove, which had become dormant when she expended her powers earlier to try and save Ledford. After that incident, of which she changed. Small ways at first, but it became more and more noticeable as time went on. She had this vindictiveness about her, this almost savagery, I would call it. Like some kind of spirit of vengeance or rage, yes. When she laid him to rest, she read a ritual out. Said it was a Dryad's blessing. That it would help him rest. Turns out,
It was not.
she bound him to the grove. His soul.
What?
He began to
His spirit now
change.
walks forever unrested.
A slave,
And
if you would.
And it is his soul that powered her magics, that allowed her to open that gateway, that allowed her to get so many through.
Almost. You know, Myrindal, did I tell you? I almost dug that plant up on accident.
I had just gone through with it.
You might have
None of this
released
would be
him.
a problem anymore.
I wish I had. If I had known.
I understand why she thought she had to do it. I thought... At the time, and up until recently, I thought that at least she would... I don't know. To hear that she's hiding it, making it sound like it was all her, that she's some kind of goddess of purity and life, while I sit here and watch everyone I've ever known plot my death.
you said goddess.
The Wood
Who told you this
Elves.
information?
The Wood Elves see her as a goddess. A deity. It's not...
Who told you this information?
I've heard it from several different sources, rather.
Like the Tritons? The other ones?
I did hear it from Kiras, I believe, I think.
Kidas.
Or was it,
He told you...
he said people are revering her like a goddess, which is not surprising because that's what Wood Elves do, they always have. They're like deities to the Wood Elves. To the High Elves, they are more like a creature of myth. Of course, I still revered her. A creature of magical essence who appeared to protect all of us, after all.
I used to.
But now it seems she's poisoning people's minds. Trying to create a web around her so that she doesn't have to take the brunt of... and she's killing the forest now.
And Kidas.
Now that I think about it. She's green now.
She was dying. I saw her the other day and she was green. Very green.
Then it's true. Hello, Torgren.
Now, we know that for sure.
But there's a lot of coincidence lining up.
At this
Quite
point, I
a lot.
don't think it's coincidence. I'm sorry, Raylan, I've had several people tell me. I don't know if it was specifically Kiras or who, but if he said it specifically, someone definitely said that. Why? There's someone... Wait, is there something you're not telling me?
Kidas is sticking his nose where it does not belong.
Does not belong.
For me, to be honest, he's going to be more of a detriment to Fair Hollow than a attribute.
He is
been
part of the...
causing
Thinks
quite a
that
bit
he-
of ruckus.
Is starting the whole. He was the one who thinks he, frankly, is
Look,
leading it.
this is what I recommend. We let him believe his fantasy, and when we get there, we tell him how it's supposed to be. He is not the fucking leader. Let him believe what he wants to
I've
do.
already...
Now, so we're fussing up.
I've already set him straight. He understands. We have an agreement. If he decides to break that agreement, it will...
I don't know about that Myrindal.
What? Do you have knowledge I do not?
He is a pompous, arrogant fucking fishman. That is what I've
Certainly.
recollected so far.
I don't believe he's going to have the best interest when we get there.
Especially if he doesn't get his way.
Well, that was certainly his fears for
Seems
you.
to demand attention.
He does. Often.
Not for you, Serevith, but for Braylon.
Oh yes, he does not like her particularly at all. Said something
He
about her
doesn't want me to
not
go.
being his kin or something.
That you held a blade to his throat, yes.
That was when I thought that he was here to kill me.
Alright.
Why else would a Triton be in the Sace's eye except to finish me off after his family was the people who banished me?
Why would he
I thought
come
maybe they
himself?
found out that I was still alive.
Whoa, that's a lot to unpack.
That is also...
Too. Welcome to the club.
Yes. It appears most people who either live under sea or underground wouldn't be here unless they had to.
In either case,
Unless you're
This is so
Kidas.
fucking amazing.
you said he's been sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Do you think knowing about the Dryad's treachery is something that should be kept hidden?
Yes. 100%. He runs his mouth way too much. I hear him all over town.
Hmm.
Asking questions. not
Tritons
fucking
do.
asking.
I'm talking about from me.
Duros is just stupid.
Duros is a kind man.
Like I said, if you want to handle Kidas, you keep him on a leash.
Make him believe he's in power and then rip it away from him when it most matters. You'll eventually beat him into submission.
That's not the point of what we are talking about here. I've told you of what the Dryad did. And yet you're more concerned about who told me rather than what she did. Raylan.
She did tell me. But like Cerevis said, I was not sure if it was something to be shared.
So then that was all an act, standing there, looking concerned for the death of my friend, my good friend.
That was not an act. I was unaware that this magic is different from the mana you spoke of. I thought that all magic was death devouring, or life devouring, I should say.
Or even leave them to their conversation.
It's not.
And so the fact that she is the one who is using this kind of magic, when there is other ways, I'm assuming you know what this mana is?
I know where it
You're
is.
saying it is not this life force?
I'm close to understanding how to get it. Well,
Yes,
I say I'm
know what
close.
it is. There
It's
is
a
definitely this
resource.
mystical energy.
There
It
is.
is something.
It used to permeate the atmosphere. It used to permeate everywhere in the days of the First Era. And then something happened that caused it all to be expended or locked away. And now I find that there are repositories. Well, at the time I did not know what they were. But now I understand. Repositories. And now they are close to falling into the hands of the Empire.
That is a problem.
It is. But it is not a problem that concerns you.
No?
No.
Not when our entire, well, that stake for this empire attacking. If they have this magic,
Yes, it would be disastrous.
it's one for politics. Myrindal. I think that much is clear. I speak better with a weapon.
Why are you getting meddled up in all this then? Working for the scribe. Quite
Because,
hypocritical,
well,
if
I
you ask
wanted
me.
to be. That is fair. Because I wanted to be a protector, like what I used to be before I was
Aw.
banished.
Instead of saying I
Myrindal
can't, I
offered
can't,
me a
I
job.
can't, you could just learn, like I've had to.
You say you want to be a protector.
I wasn't one for politics either.
What are you protecting then?
But this. I don't know anymore.
Yourself,
I
first and
thought it was-
foremost.
suppose. I'm not used to that though. I'm used to being a hand
Well, you better
of
get used to it.
someone. I'm used to being a hand of the Triton nobles, I guess.
And I'm used to being a slummy fucking forest rat who ate dirt and fucking bark for 30 years. People
I
change.
cannot do the cloaks and daggers thing. Physically, cannot even.
You don't have to.
I am a warrior. I was
Look, here's the formula for the surface area, alright? You want to be a surface dweller, cover your fucking tracks. That's what I've had to learn. Don't leave a fucking trace if you do anything, good or bad.
We don't have footprints in the sea.
Tang, where are you?
But they're painfully visible on land. And people have been taking notice.
There's no light
deepest
in the
cavern on the right
darkness to
side,
be
when
caught,
you're
but here
facing
they will
into the cave.
fucking catch you and they will hunt
Okay.
you down for sport.
You have to be smart. If you're gonna get wrapped up in all this shit, you need to stop saying I don't play politics, I only fight with my sword. It's not going to work. Trust me.
Then
You need
teach
a
me.
modicum of brain.
How do I deal with this? I don't know who to trust. I am not one who can decide who is good nor bad. I don't feel like I should be the one who can decide
Are you going to
who is
listen
good nor
to
bad.
your heart?
Or are you going to listen to your head and your instincts? Because I can tell you who's going to lose, and I can tell you who's going to win based off of very simple evidence right in front of us. You need to stop getting meddled with people who you just met.
Because that is how you die.
Like you two? Like all of the people
Are
from
you
that.
meddling with us? Have I touched your heart?
Do I make you blush in some way? Do I spend the night with you at the
No, I
cave
suppose you don't.
every night? Is what I remember you saying. That man is poisoned by his own fucking pride.
And his hate. Do not follow down.
I understand that you're looking for a place to belong. I felt that too. That's why I became so enraptured. That's why I did anything at Ledford, was to try and protect the people I saw as a family. But
If I were to say anything, Myrindal is telling the truth. He's not a liar. And it matters, at least.
that man, you said it yourself, he's blinded by his rage.
He
But are you
hates
not also blinded
Myrindal.
by your obsession?
Am I? Because all that I've been doing is researching diligently, talking to you, talking to other people who have outside opinions, outside ideas, taking them into consideration.
We also have a job to do. Orders given that cannot be ignored. Trust me, if we wanted to ignore them, we would have. If we could ignore them, we would have. But
We are quite literally caught by the balls with our boss.
Not exactly.
so
Well,
if anyone
Is not pulling the wool
over your eyes and telling the truth, it is definitely us, because we have no fucking reason to lie to you. Not trying to woo you,
trying to fucking pull anything.
you're a valuable asset, and we obviously fucking need you, or we wouldn't.
Be sitting here now. On your own time, you figure out what's gonna get caught up in here. Because this is gonna get you killed.
I suppose you are right. I have been
You want to
letting
play
my-
multiple angles, you need to play multiple angles. Not pretend like you're playing one and then fully going for the other one. Because one of them is going to fuck you over. Especially if they find it. Which I am sure they already have.
feel way too over my head. But thank you.
Just gotta swim. That's what you're good at, right? Stop drowning for once. Just kick your legs.
You've got a perfect team sitting right in front of you. We have
Protection, security, and a means to continue doing the things we need to do without starving, fighting, having to work for our next fucking meal. We all work, but we're well off.
Right.
You need to start thinking of yourself more. Recommend it. It's good for your health.
Power comes to those who have the strength to hold on to it. Make sure you have that strength for yourself before someone else comes and takes power from you. Or
Wouldn't want
bends
to
you
be
to
the Triton
their
that
will.
dies because of a human man, would you? Imagine the shame. Or even worse, a drow.
I gave up my pride as an elf for that human man. Now he refuses to hear me
I
out.
dropped my preservation for that fucking man. We have both saved his life on multiple occasions, but he seems to have forgotten our kindness.
What happens next is not up to us, sadly.
If you have any modicum of care for this man, we'll tell him to stop whatever it is he's doing, cease his rumors spreading, and keep his fucking mouth shut.
Or else he ends up like everyone else that doesn't follow the fucking rules. Disposed of. The same thing could
I
happen to
suppose you're
Myrindal,
right.
the same thing could happen to fucking me tomorrow. We're all on a very thin line. You stay on the line, you will make it, and you will get your achievements done. Whatever it is you want out of this, you'll get it. But you have to play the game. There is no pulling the wool over Fulgrith's eyes. Trust us when we say we've tried.
Thank you. I fear that is what I need to do here rather than what I wanted to.
Love fucking hurts. It hurts everyone. Don't fall for the wrong person. If you're gonna fall for somebody,
Make sure it is an asset to you and not a detriment. I've made that mistake very recently and now I have a thorn in my side. Can't seem to want to get rid of. You don't want that. Something happens
I've
to
just spent
Arn.
my entire life not worrying about my own safety, but the safety for the whole people.
I did
I
that.
fear that. And how did it turn out?
I'm here. Most of them are alive and they all hate me for it.
They all hate you for it.
we had to do what we had to do, even if it criminalized us. Or incriminated. It looked really fucking bad. And we know that. We knew it weeks before it happened. But shit just has to get done, or else people were gonna die. They had caught on to what was being planned. They could have
Fucked everything up and no one would have made it through. You would have never met Arn or Kyla or Haskell. And you'd be alone in this city. With us.
And let me tell you, as one who's not never been with them, I've been in Adwick the last 6 months. Being alone in this place? Oh, you're asking to get killed. Hey, you're just asking to get shanked.
take it from creatures who are literally lone wolves. We don't like running around in packs. Especially my kind. And I also have had to create bridges.
That I usually would not have created. Especially that fucker right there.
In a different world, without all of our trauma bonding and all of the near-death experiences we've gone through together, we used to fucking hate each other. Like, a lot.
I did not like him at all.
I believe she threatened my life. That was maybe her third interaction with me.
He was trying to meddle in things that he does not know anything about. Per usual, but he's starting to learn to read
I feel like
first.
So that's good. Stop it.
We
I
might.
feel like I just had an intervention, to be honest.
Good. Don't be a stupid idiot. The last thing I want to hear is someone like you getting
Fucked over because you had a crush on someone. Alright?
Love
I
is
might
just
be
a
over-assuming,
tool
but-
used to... Love is how the powerful bend others to their will. At least make sure you're the one do it. It's your will that are being bent to.
Exactly. Use him as a tool and move on. I'll die in 50 years anyway, give or take.
That is fair.
Use him. Love him. And then throw him away when it's done. Don't let him fuck you up, or your plans. That would be fucking pathetic. I'm bored.
It doesn't
Gonna
have
walk
to be
around.
as dramatic as they say, but
Thick air. Oh, spiders.
Aye.
Thank you, Myrindal and Serabith. She's already gone.
it doesn't have to be as dramatic as they say, but if you do care about them, you have to think outside of the immediate.
Perhaps you are right. That is, after all, the reason my last lover got killed.
Last lover.
It was from the sea. A different world, but I should have learned. Right. I'll leave you be.
Raylan. Can I trust you with something?
I hope so.
Come. I spoke of Badaria Forest earlier.
Yes.
Do you know what lies within the forest?
I do not. I believe there was... I don't know exactly.
Raylan, you seem like someone that, despite everything, wants to do the right thing. Or at least...
I don't know what the right thing is, but I would like to do it. Whatever it is.
At the very least, you want to be a protector.
Yes.
I'll give you a chance to protect them. And you can see if it's worth everything.
What do you mean?
Badaria Forest. We went there once, all of us. That's when my friend Haywin died. We discovered one of the archways there, along with these crystals that were used to empower magic. I accidentally opened the portal. I did not try to, but when I got close, the tablet that I had activated. The portal was unstable, you see. It absorbed the mana from the tablet and tore open a rift. Not like the waygates usually do, not like the archways should. We fled in terror. It was palpable. It was terrifying. It was...
You're unlike you've ever felt before.
Yes.
One spoke of it.
Yes. So you do know what was down there?
It jogged my memory, yes. It's been a lot of information that has been given to me.
I understand. We had to flee. And in that chaos we lost Eowyn. But the portal remained open. Now the Empire is gaining ground again, and Badaria Forest will soon be under their control. There is nothing that Ariland can do officially to march out there and take care of the issue in Badaria Forest. But a small group of people unofficially and know what they are doing can. We will be provided the materials necessary to close down and disable this portal.
Disable it forever?
The details of that I'm unsure as of yet, but I'm assuming, yes, at the very least, it will keep it from the Empire's use. I don't know if there's some other means of opening it, but I have it in good faith that this will work. I'm to assemble a team. Have you ever fought an orc before?
I have not.
Fearsome, terrible
I have
creatures.
fought other things.
They're used to fighting on land, and they are used to battle. That is how they live, is their way of life. They are barbarians, and they are also soldiers.
Tritons of the land.
No. Unless Tritons boil people alive and eat them.
I kid, no. Do orcs do?
Yes, they do. If they catch you and they...
Okay, we're not that bad.
I should say they have the experience of a soldier, but they are barbarians in nature. Fearsome combatants. And they have ogres, large things, about maybe almost as tall as this room. About as thick, if not thicker than that bookshelf. They wield giant clubs, tree trunks. And inside the mines, I am unsure what has moved in, but...
This is fearful portal. A broken one.
You see the king's seal on this letter.
Shut it down. Yes.
Those are whose orders we now follow. To try and shut this portal down. What I'm trying to tell you is that this mission will be dangerous. It's likely that not everyone comes back alive. But if you're willing to go, if you truly mean that you will protect these people, then I would not stop you from that opportunity to do so. And... well... would like to see if... well, your intentions are in the right places.
If it will help the people, the majority, I will do it. That is what I care about, not myself. And as much as it hurts, not the ones that I love, but the people.
You have my respect for
That's
that.
what I've always strived to protect. That is what I did as a Triton, and that is what I strive to do now. That is what I mean by working as a guardian.
I understand
I
now.
feared I would never get that opportunity again.
Well.
Now I see it is possible. Thank you.
Of course. There's only one thing. This has to be kept quiet, of course. You understand how word travels through the peasants, especially those from Ledford. They cannot keep their mouths shut. It's why Ledford was attacked in the first place by the Imperials. People blabbing and bragging in the tavern, straight into the ears of a spy. That spy nearly killed me too, after he heard all he needed to hear. Killed my ravens, tried to take me out, and then fled, but was unsuccessful. Did not stop the Empire, though. But I'm rambling now.
I will ensure that this does not reach anyone else's ears. You have my word.
Very good. I will hold you to it. Thank you, Relin.
And, do you have the rest of the party?
Not yet, but Torgrin, I have something to speak to you about. I understand you are a man of scholarly pursuits.
This is your 5th visitor today, Myrindal. You are so very popular.
Who is it now?
I may request to make sure that there's armed individuals.
Of course.
Since there will be creatures of such.
I'll only be taking fighters, of course. There's no point to be... I know what happens when you bring peasants along on these things.
And only a fool travels anywhere on the surface unarmed.
Indeed.
If you'll excuse me, Raylan, apparently I have a visitor. Another one.
Yes, I have kept you enough.
Grey hair, grey
Thank
beard,
you, Myrindal.
black eye.
I'll have the guards send him in.
Right.
Second one, I thought.
Bakir, please come in.
How's it going?
Sign up for freelance work, Raylan. We have a date tomorrow.
Hold on. Seravith.
Yes.
I have something to tell you about, and it shouldn't be, yes. Go ahead and speak to me when you can. And, be discreet until then.
What the fuck? Okay.
No, I'm looking for some
This
work.
is so
I'm trying to
weird.
make some copper.
Alright. Come on.
So fucking weird.
You two, Torgrim.
Okay.
So what prompted you to ask me for work?
Because if it ain't you, then it's the Iron Wolves. And I just paid 20 copper to get in here, so I'm hoping
Oh dear.
I get some work.
I'll have them refund that. You are my retainer after all.
Oh no, you say that's not the first time he's heard the story.
I'll have a talk with my
So I think he's
guards.
charging every retainer.
I see.
It's not one of the green
So,
robed, it's one of the blues.
Magistrate's order.
Magistrate, eh? Which magistrate is this?
Don't remember the names of surfacers too well.
Hmm.
It's the one in command of, what's the fucking... Osgood or whatever the fuck his
I
command is.
see.
Whoever's in charge of him. That magistrate.
Interesting.
Wait,
Well-
I'm pretty sure there's only one magistrate.
They preside over different regions, I believe. There's several.
Magistrate of Adwick.
Very well. Well, Vakir, I do have work for you. Though I'm not sure it is paid. But Seravith, actually go ahead and sit in on this. I'm going to take a seat. I've been standing too long. Oh, bye. There we go. Oh dear. Magic. Alright, Vakir. I have work for you, but it is a discreet job. It is a job that if you talk about it, you will do worse than lose your tongue. If you understand what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, alright, well tell me the fucking job first.
I want that full disclosure, and I want your word that you're not going to talk to anyone. Because if you do...
Thesalor.
No, a single soul.
Well, you're not like the
You are the last. He is the last person I trust to keep his mouth shut.
Really?
Why don't you just let me do
He
it?
wears
Why
a
is he
mask.
taking a fucking job?
It's a large
And,
job.
You were the one. You were the one talking openly.
What was he talking about?
Ledford, if he's...
Ah,
enough.
You need to
I
stop.
talk
doing
of
that.
Ledford as a warning.
that's going to get you killed.
You need to stop talking about it entirely.
He's lucky it was me who found him.
There's plenty I've warned. I've warned about the fucking demons, the servants
Not
of
a
Ash, or whatever the
warning.
fuck
no,
they
no,
are.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
It doesn't
God.
matter what you're saying. It's that you're saying it at all. Do you want to die
I
in
was
your
saying
sleep?
it before you lot even came to here.
Sir, we've been here way before you even arrived. What are you speaking about?
I left town before you lot even left.
And you arrived in Adwick before us.
He did. He left before the siege. He escaped.
Well,
Aye.
you
use a bit of your brain and common sense, and when a master scholar, when a master scholar is telling you to keep your mouth shut or you're gonna die, personally, I would listen to him. Wouldn't take that risk.
I
And
visited there, that's all I told him. It's not like I live there.
don't speak of Ledford. It will get you killed.
I do even
Which people am I gonna get killed by?
Oh my god. Does it matter?
Yes, it does, because then I know who's got a fucking arrow pointed at my back.
You won't know who has an arrow pointed at your back. Listen,
Alright.
every
Alright.
guard here reports to someone. Every peasant gossips to someone or reports to someone. Eventually, word of a grey-haired survivor from Ledford who's talking about all this stuff he shouldn't be talking about reaches places where you don't want it to. Do you understand what I say?
And unlike you,
Fair enough.
and unlike you, Vakir, I have actually kept my mouth shut. So thankfully nobody aside from now these two know about this little slip-up of yours. And I would trust that in this further
It's not a
regard,
slip if
it
you
would
never
not
knew in the
happen
first
again.
place.
Oh, you can still slip up if you don't know what ice is. You can still slip on it.
True.
It's true.
You've made a
You
mistake,
got me
don't
there,
know,
but
just
anyway,
don't-
I just want to get onto this job.
Yeah, seriously, I need to go check the Iron Wolves if I'm gonna be predisposed, then. Am I going on this? Raylan was very weird about it.
Good. I'm glad she was weird about it. That's good.
Very fucking weird.
All right, Vakir, but if a single word of this slips out of your mouth, I cannot guarantee your safety.
Understood.
For certain reasons, we need to go to the Badaria forest.
Alright.
What?
Yes.
The Iron Wolves were going to Badaria.
The Iron Wolves are going to Badaria?
No,
No, they're going to Ambershire.
Ah,
Oh, Embershire. Never mind.
I see.
Who told you this?
Orders from on high.
I don't need to ask. Yeah. Fuck.
This-
So when will you be heading to Badaria Forest?
Give me a moment, actually. I need to make sure this is actually a thing that's going to happen tonight. Or tomorrow.
Tonight?
Not tonight, not tonight.
Please, no. They want to go to Badaria tonight.
Hey, Bruns.
Just from the way you, Lord, are
Same way. My body is dying
reacting to
already.
this
I can't
I
bear
have
to
a
go again.
strong inkling that I should remain uninvolved on this one.
I don't even
Brun's
know if I'm
got a
getting
question
involved.
for you.
Seems like it's just fighters going.
Hmm.
Whether or not I'm going somewhere, whether it's Badaria or Ambershire.
I mean, considering it,
What
I'd
can I
say
do
it's
for
a
you?
small party considering.
Is this Badaria thing I got from Falgarth happening tomorrow?
Nope.
Oh.
Do you think I
When is this
took
happening?
Ackerman or Griswold to do
No
what?
time soon, he would let you know.
So I have 2 missions that are gonna happen no time soon?
Yes.
Okay.
It's called preparation time, Myrindal.
Alrighty. Alright, so I apparently have 2 pending missions that are not happening soon. So, cool.
Wonderful.
Yes. So, I will just tell you that we need to go to Badaria for some reason. Nothing's happening soon. Actually, if I knew it wasn't going to happen yet, I would not have brought it up at this point.
Well, considering your
It's
track
alright, if you
record,
talk,
I've
she's
already got
dead.
an inkling of what we're going there to look for. But anyway,
If you talk, I'll fucking blow your brains out. Understood? And I fucking mean it.
blow my brains out. What the fuck do you own that could do that?
With a 2x4, that's what I have.
Piece of wood. All right, fair enough.
Remember,
There's
do not
spot
speak
outside
of
the
it.
Iron Wolves district. I'm gonna speak of it.
Yep.
Not you. Not you. I cannot stress this enough. I truly mean it.
All right. Won't say shit about you going to the forest. Understood.
Very good.
Just let me know when you're going, and I'll head with you.
When the time comes, I'll let you know.
I
Actually, wait. I was mistaken. Come back for a moment.
All right.
Yes, I apologize. It's actually the Kagovia forest that we're going to.
Okay. All right. I don't think I've been there. I don't remember.
Neither have I. But
Anything know about it?
more details will come. But remember, please,
No.
utmost silence.
I'll forget the name in about 5 minutes.
Very good.
Yes.
I don't want to hear a word of this coming from Pandora's mouth. Make sure she also doesn't make the same mistake.
Listen, I'll make sure.
In fact, better yet if
she's-
you do not even tell her.
I'm not. She's off on her own thing right now. Did you find any information?
Vunfolder is closed. There is no current way of reaching the dwarves at their holds.
And I gave you the information that was most up to date.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when we're headed to Kagovia.
There's a lot of word.
Of course. We're not going to Kagovia. But go ahead.
I do believe at some point I said that if this first mission pulls through, that we should set our sights there. However, that's not what this is about. That Ungar and his whatever she is to him have been asking about the town as to my relation, my clan's relation to Vunfolder and their reputation there. They have been putting their nose where it absolutely should not be. I didn't trust them.
NPCs, please start spreading around to players or whoever's listening that you heard
damn
that
it,
the
1 second.
Iron Wolves have just opened and are talking about freelance work.
Oh, Master Thesalor, Torgrim.
1 moment.
He's currently unfucking himself.
Go ahead.
Stoss wants to speak to you both.
Who wants to speak to me? The magistrate.
Stoss.
Stoss. Oh, I misheard that completely. Sure. Sure.
The magistrate, he would already be known.
It would already
send him
be
in.
in here. Right. It is only through the good grace of the guards believing us, Dwarf, that we had even been alerted to Vakir and Pandora's meddling. I think keeping them at a more than safe distance from anything we do would be more than wise.
Very well. I'll keep that into consideration. It's not the Kagovia forest we're going to either. But go ahead.
And to be fair, Mrs. Pandora was the one who just blabbed about portals in the middle of the night, in front of a tavern, no less.
When will these people learn?
In fact, they themselves have gone to... Which was it, brother? The Bruscles?
I'm not sure. You didn't tell me about this.
I told you that they went to the... about them going to the Brass Skulls with the same question, did I not?
I don't think so. If you did, I forgot.
I distinctly remember telling you, brother.
Well, I'll believe you then.
But I've even been trying to enlist the help of brass skulls on their little rumor hunting.
I see. Fools.
And if I were a gambling man, which I am, I'd even put down 10 copper that they'll eventually sniff out the other gang, whichever their name is, and ask them the same
Something
question.
about snakes.
Aye.
The Black Serpents, they're well known to have keen control of the darker places in Adwick.
Interesting.
Aye.
Well, perhaps someone else should get in touch with them first and offer them some coin to make certain people disappear.
That was my thought, but brother thinks that would be too obvious. Or it'd be too soon.
You know, the more I've thought about it, the more I agree. They at least need to be taught a lesson. And if they're gonna go to the Black Serpents about it too, if they're so desperate, then we need
What
to
exactly
beat them
are
to
they
it.
trying to learn with talking to these gangs?
They have gotten it in their heads that I have lied to them about the information from the archive itself about there being stun hammers in Silverreach. All because
And
they
you
couldn't
don't.
find them.
Yeah. And because they think we're lying about that, and the drow informing you of... We cannot let them dig too far.
Of course.
As is well known, they will not find anything if they try to find Steel Crown. It is only a matter of time if they keep their digging that they find something that they shouldn't, and they become a loose end either way.
Perhaps I can help you in another way.
Loose end now.
You are talking to the...
Loose end now. We can't let them become a problem.
You are talking to the head scholar of Adwick. If there needs to be documentation forged, I'm your best bet at getting it done.
The guards can take care of our problem for us.
Is that so? How do you mean?
If you can forge documentation, you can forge something that incriminates them.
Fair enough. I was thinking maybe something to cover your tracks, make you look more legitimized, but that's a good idea too. The taxes.
I still personally think the Black Skulls are a good way, snakes are a good way to keep a large amount of, what's the word? Plausible deniability between us and them, whatever happens.
Fair enough. How did it come to this? I did everything to try and make sure those people didn't suffer from their own consequences, and here they are. Practically throwing themselves on swords. For no reason.
The amount of information I have heard in the last 8 days rivals the amount of information itself in this archive, it feels like. They blob. All surfacers blob.
Perhaps it is time that not only loose ends were cut, but also tongues.
I still think someone else should take the blame for this. That's why I think getting the Black Serpents would be best.
Indeed. I'll see if there's room in the crown budget for a business expenditure that can be written off.
We have made contact with one, Nona. He was the one who got me this information, in fact, about their further questioning to the rascals. What was his name? Vic? Vic.
I think so.
He apparently is able to dodge the eyes of the guard, and the brass skulls were so willing to talk to him about dealings with other peasants. I wish to see if he can get contact with Spence, and unfortunately he did not work for coin normally.
I'm sorry, this man, who did you say he was?
Vic?
I'm not familiar.
He's a townsfolk. He's been here longer than you, and I believe he's been here... cannot say if he's been here longer than I, but I can say he's been here long enough that seems to be able to just have the guards ignore him.
You think this Vic man can get you in touch with the Black Skulls? Or the Black Serpents?
It's only a matter of what favor he'd want in return that I'm unaware of.
No, that is the issue, isn't it?
Also, I did ask him about getting you a weapon for the mission. The favor he wanted for that was a week's lesson of writing. Learning writing lessons.
I'm already getting my own weapon.
Then maybe that favor can be levied for this new one.
Very well. That is a possibility. And I will do this favor to you. If I can get funding for this expenditure, I will. Your well-being, important for furthering, well, the safety of this kingdom.
Now then, Torrin, you came here with a reason.
I looked over that slate you gave me, as well as the stencil. Can't do anything with it as it is. However, I got more stone from Tang. I'm trying to recreate one.
Good. I'd like to oversee this as well, and I'd like to assist in your findings per our agreement. It's of interest to me to learn how to recreate these as well. Make sure nothing happens to that one.
Learn runes.
Not runesmithing, but how to create these receptacles. It's not exactly runecraft. It's a bit of a mix between runecraft and I guess the artistry of language.
Tinkadurin Amankara un Mona Eshem Tara. You don't think that we'd be able to use my brother?
And I think we could. Worth a try.
It would be. Just
if you could
idea.
If you're concerned
that's
about the
what
rune's safety, sorry. If you're concerned about the slate's safety, I can bring it back here. Just give me the stencil, and I can work with that.
Very good. You can work within the scribery. It's not too conspicuous.
Aye.
There is another matter. There's another mission on top of the one from Fair Hollow.
Aye.
I understand your brothers...
Havershire.
No, not that one.
No, there is yet another.
This is a secret mission from the king. One that is not to be spoken of. And I really mean that. No word of this can get around to anyone else. We have to go to the Bedaria forest. There's an archway there that needs to be closed. The Empire are very close to seizing the area, and soon it will be out of our reach. Ariland can do nothing about it officially, but a small group unaffiliated with Ariland could sneak into the Bedaria forest and take care of this. It's not going to happen soon, but you should prepare for it. Probably sooner than Fair Hollow.
Hey, question. Serevith seemed very concerned at the mention of that named forest.
Yes. I apologize if I did not...
You've been there before.
We have.
Or at least she has.
We did go. And I will tell you...
What did you find there that made her a doe even?
Death. Lots of death.
For a moment. Remember of my request of you,
I'm not hiding anything from you.
No mincing words. No mincing words.
You'll have to forgive me. Verbosed language is something I was trained with. It's not something that's as easy to break. Then I will try to speak plainly. In Bedaria Forest, there are orcs and there are trolls, and they are vicious. But they are tribal, unlike the ones of Agmadrod. That said, they are still fierce fighters, but they are far from the scariest thing that lies beneath the forest canopy. They reside in a ruin, ancient and old, lost, dilapidated. Within the ruin was an old fort that belonged to an ancient order, ones that used to keep magic from those who would use it for the wrong means. Their old protectors still lived there, or still resided there. We took out their protectors while being pincered on both ends by orcs and those protectors I spoke of. We reached a portal, and in our desperation we tried to open it, but before we even could try, it reacted to the tablet that I had on me. Absorbed the magic, shattered the tablet, and ripped open a portal. Not like how the archways are supposed to be opened. This archway was unstable. It was not ready to be opened, and we opened it, whether we meant to or not. It was a fear beyond imagining. I've seen dark things, and I've seen magical things. This was beyond any of them. A primal force. Something even I dare not touch. That said, apparently, the Empire must have a way to, I suppose, reprogram it. And use it for their own means. We have to get there and turn it off before they get there.
You speak of darkness. How did it manifest itself? The curiosity of a seeker.
A red gaping hole where there was nothing but air. It expelled and sucked in at the same time, it seemed. A horrible twisting mass of some force. But although it was terrifying, no, I want to say it was mesmerizing, but honestly, even thinking about it, I get a little sweaty. That's not normal for me. In either case, it's something that cannot be harnessed. It's, imagine a fire that, escapes its barriers and catches a forest alight. Raging, horrible. If you stand near it, you quite literally die. We'll be given the tools to shut it down. But it will be dangerous. That said, there could be much to learn there. And if my hypothesis is correct, we might be able to take our tablets and charge them. Not there at the source. Not at the waygate. But I'm sure you've heard me speaking of these crystals. Some of those crystals lie in a cave down there. If we can get to them, we may be able to charge the tablets we have. I will allow you to experiment on the one that I gave you for safekeeping.
May also be an idea to bring.
It knocks on the door.
It may also be a good idea to what?
Bring, if Stoss is successful, bring the one he makes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can do that.
Very good.
If it's successful. I know that it's.
Hello. Sorry, I didn't hear you knocking. Yes.
Have you had anything to eat?
I had a small bite earlier, yes.
Alright, good. Just making sure. You've been here all day in meetings. It's
That's alright.
check on yourself every once in a while.
Servants brought me up to my, brought food up to my, quarters.
Just making sure.
Thank you very much. So we will do that. We will see if the tablet is successful, and if it is, we can begin mass producing them, or at least as mass produced as we can get them. If we make up a sizable enough store, well, you might have a way back into your home, and I might be able to get what I want to.
It's a deal then.
I worry. Tonkum derim etholkum karan kunim yatarat sesim tataran. And I think that's enough to argue with the power of Tholkum.
Intam darim dandand Tholkum mat betapa. If we can get this information and runes back to the Underdark, then we could release Thalcum's power on the dwarves.
Topmaninum karan kirinishan turka. With just the tablets? I don't think so. Kingum tonum tidin tat pripstum dan portal. You'd also have to probably figure out how the portals work.
Anta idam bati dantarla lamadava. If we figure out how the portals work and the tablets work, we can get down there and power portals down there as well.
That may be enough.
It might not be our exact goal, but it should be good enough.
Aye. A stepping stone and getting back at least.
Indeed. And knowledge is power after all. Maybe you can use it to do more than just get back home.
I still wish to also venture to the west, to the Kargovia forest.
Of course. You, what reason was that again? What lies in the Kargovia forest?
Well, let us say the ones who are not to be trusted spill quite a lot of information about where they came from and where they ended up. They said a forest to the west, in a chapel. Dilapidated and ruined. That's where they ended up. So I believe that portal will be also a much safer one to investigate for what our purposes are.
Hold on, I'm sorry,
Perhaps
you
we could
believe
go there.
there is a portal within a rundown chapel in the Kargovia forest?
It is really the only forest to the west, is it not?
I think I might know of this portal. In fact, I think it's the one that we came through from Letford.
That's what they described.
I may be able to guide us back to it if my memory serves. Though I do have a friend who can help me get there. And he's quite discreet.
Anyone we may know?
No. He's dead.
How's he gonna help us if he's dead?
He won't help you, but he will help me. If I seek to get back there, well, I'm sure he will guide me.
How can he guide you from beyond the grave?
The dead stay dead, unless certain rituals intervene, and even then we've not seen them work.
Oh, then this might catch your fancy. Well, actually.
Who is just letting people into the archive?
It's fine. This
To
is...
bring you a present. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You have a wonderful evening.
I will. Have a good night, Lady Anne. Or evening, I suppose.
All right, very well, Myrindal. Be sure to eat and get lots of sleep.
Of course. Thank you. Lovely old woman. Fascinating tales.
I've heard some of them.
Indeed.
Back to the point.
Perhaps I've mystified this a bit too much. He is not dead, but he does not walk this world anymore. He was a friend of me in life. And...
How did he get to be the way he is?
how can I put this? I fucked up. If they learn that the fucking dryad can do soul magic, they're gonna extort her.
A series of events would help.
Indeed. I suppose transparency is the key to our relationship. I'll tell you.
Aye.
You know of the dryad who lurks in the swamps?
Aye.
She used to be a protector of the forest. But then she lost the powers of her grove and turned to vengeance. And...
She told us she lost the link.
Indeed. So she made her own link.
Aye, but she would not elaborate, and I trust you will.
I will. You may find it useful to get in her good graces, though she cannot be trusted. She is more powerful than you or I. And she's a reckless force of nature. That said, you may be able to glean some very useful information from her if you, well, are building a bridge, which I assume you all are already?
A smart assessment.
She did a ritual. She told me at the time that it was a dryad's blessing to help Awen, my friend, move on to the netherworld, to the other world. A proper, true burial for a true elf. What I thought. What she told me. It turns out, she bound his soul to the grove. He became her link, a guardian of the grove. It is his soul, that powered the archway that they escaped from. She continues to pretend like she's this high and mighty creature who's never done anything wrong. And yet she hides the fact that she used my friend's soul to power her magics. And while people now follow her and worship her as some kind of hero for saving everyone, I, who have sacrificed so much, sit here and watch as they all plot my death. Ironic, is it not? In any case, the Dryad is powerful. She is even useful, if you can get her to be. But it's like playing with fire. If you're not careful, you will get yourself burned. But you two, of course, seem the experienced type.
Kinkam grovam irin dargo. Irim narum torum griven. Darun? Sounds awfully similar to the tales of Darkhand. Don't you think? Autumn irin druid idem turim yavente. There may be hope for that lead yet.
Care to clue me in on what you're talking about?
Apologies, he already knows why we're up here, brother. But not every last detail.
It seems like... Yeah, I feel like we can tell.
I would certainly hope so.
Amongst the Dwergar, we have our own god. Thalcum Darkhand. One who is the dwarves refuse to let be named. They fear his power. They view him as a curse upon their miners whenever there be a cave-in. Whenever darkness takes hold of miners and they are lost forever, it is his actions that cause it.
He comes from... Released. He is from a dark grove.
The story goes that Thalcum...
Yeah.
It is said that Thalcum was the first Dwergar to be banished to the Underdark. That he found a dark grove. Dying, he crawled into the water. And what emerged was a shadowy, looming figure.
I see.
A god born of pure dark.
We think the Dryad might be a connection somehow to Thalcom himself.
To at least be able to be made to one.
You believe she could be turned into a key for this dark god?
Or at the very least that she could be a lead to making a dark grove.
If we can sever her connection again, or maybe move the connection. But we need to be careful with that. The opposite could happen, and she might be able to purify dark groves into regular ones.
Tell me, what makes a dark grove so special?
What makes a grove so special, Myrindal?
It possesses incredible magics for healing, for purification, for the spreading of forests and wildlife and abundance of food.
Now take what we just told you about Thalcom and think about a dark grove that way.
You're telling me it's the opposite.
An equal opposite. In our ritual, there was passages of runes. We had made it to the part where one is bound to a dark grove for the connection of the rune making before we were captured. They exist. They hold power. Power we almost achieved.
With this, you need to remember this is all speculation on our part. It could all turn out to be a false lead.
In either case, what powers would it give you if it spreads death and famine as opposed to life and abundance? What purpose does that serve you?
As one speaking purely as an arcane seeker, I am not the runesmith between the two of us, but in my mind, there are runes of sharpness, runes of heat, of cold, of durability. A rune imbued with the power of a god of darkness, of a dark grove. In my mind, to have a weapon imbued with that may yet have a profound effect on the lethality of the blade, even if it does not maim. Armor I can only imagine. Stoss is the runesmith between us.
I see.
The armor may be nigh impenetrable.
Interesting. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I understand fully the entire scale of magic, but I do understand one thing, and that is, I do not believe magic is either good nor evil. I don't believe there is a light and a dark. As you said, there are runes for sharpness, runes for heat, runes for cold. Sharpness can be put on an axe to cut down a tree. Sharpness can also be put on a sword to slay a foe.
It's how you use it.
Indeed.
Aye.
If a god of darkness could imbue such powers such as perhaps the ability to go unseen, or perhaps... Well, my mind is racing with possibilities at the moment. But I can see the usefulness in this. I understand...
A boon of a god is a powerful item indeed.
Regardless of what it grants, a power unmatched is what it promises.
I see.
And of course, the book yet also contains a recipe for that. He's gonna pull out the same small vial. For yet these.
Yes.
I have theories. Many theories, of course, but I was the one we used as the bridge. These potions not work on my brother.
You're touched by the dark god already, it would seem.
So I theorize and so I so hope.
I'd love to see proof of this dark god's work. Of his power.
I ventured the swamp. One of the short masked things, traps, struck me in the back. You saw me return with damaged clothes. My
But no
elixir
wounds.
is the only reason I still yet stand.
I suppose that is true. You did. That did happen, did it not? I see. Well. I'm very interested to see where this research goes, and indeed I am willing to help look into it as well. If the gods of this world seek to forsake it so that a empire can come and burn all of their creations, then perhaps the ones that were locked away were the correct ones after all.
So you're with us then. If we control the power of Darkhand, we can unleash it on so-called Empire. I'll never know what hit them.
Indeed.
They won't have time to.
They've been bumbling around with portals, using it to move supply lines, mastering little trinkets and training their inquisitors to use them, but this seems like a power they've yet to touch.
And one day yet, I dare say, none would know. Dwergen cannot be read.
Not by anyone of the surface world.
Nay, not even the drow can learn it.
No.
Really? Why is that?
Those who try have always failed. No matter how hard or long they study, they cannot master it.
They may grasp the basics, but that's it.
They claim it too butchered and broken a language. I say that means it's most effective.
I would certainly appreciate learning it, even if I do fail, giving it an attempt.
You're welcome to try.
I would be glad to have one of you as a tutor. After all, the exchanging of knowledge is important, and if what we find is so revolutionary that we can beat back an empire, I suppose many more people will be speaking Dwergen in the future.
Yet we may see our holds again.
Indeed. Well, gentlemen, this has been a very enlightening conversation. I appreciate you both, well, coming and speaking with me today. And
You do understand the implications, though. You're the only one that knows.
of course, I'm no fool like the rest of them. I keep my mouth shut.
Good. Then we have nothing to worry about.
Not even Serevith will know. Unless she's listening right now, which I should probably check. Good. I didn't think she... Well, I'm paranoid these days, you see. But everything seems to be fine.
Paranoia is unwarranted. It is called caution in this moment.
I suppose you're right. Well, you two brothers.
But I yet only have one question left. Are these the only things that you have found, what you have told us of magic?
I have told you quite a bit, have I not? And, there was always,
As you said, the trading of information and knowledge brings power to both.
Indeed. I believe I've told you most of what I know. There are bits here and there, I'm sure, that will crop up eventually, once they are relevant or I remember them. But, for the most part, yes, I have. Likewise with you. Have you been...
This is what we have to work with now. For now, this is what we have to work with. Most of the other rituals my brother have found were unsuccessful in our attempts to recreate them. There were many rituals to bring back the dead, to prolong the lifespan, to bring power, to bring wealth. Nothing felt the same as the ritual we performed in the end.
You remember that ring of death? This is something that did slip my mind. Well, I did discover, apparently, some runes. Apparently, Cornwall and his men trampled the ones that were in the inner circle before I could write them down, but around the ring of the teardrop, outside that living area, I found runes, not like the ones we know. They were crude and rudimentary. And I've heard from several sources, trusted sources, that the Dryad was the one who did this ritual. To suck the life force out of the forest and make it her own. Now, I don't know about you, but... Well, I do have a copy of those runes. If you would like to take a look at them, perhaps we could look over it together.
Yes. I can attempt a translation.
It'll be hard, we don't have a starting point, but maybe there's something there.
Have we ever, brother?
Didn't stop us before, won't stop us now.
Anything that is written, meaning can be parsed from.
Very good.
There is, of course, a limit to what one can do with no starting point or reference.
Yes, I am painfully aware of that fact.
Perhaps a visit to the Dryad is in order.
I've already been in correspondence with them. And in fact, this may be a way you can help further lead on, building this bridge. The church is looking for the Witch of the Swamp. I have told them I am in correspondence with an apothecary from a nearby town. I have sent message to the Dryad of this, and have informed them that if they so choose, we have the option of welcoming in such an apothecary. We simply need records forged of a dryad apothecary from a nearby town to the west, who's only just now visiting.
I see. You seek to throw the church off her tail. This changes things. I'll inform you of this situation so you have a fuller picture of what I'm dealing with here. The Tritons. Useful assets that they are beasts of justice. And they do not abide by the Dryad's actions. Indeed, I myself have been betrayed by her, and I am not keen on her, well, thriving in these circumstances the way that she is. But I bite my tongue. I have until now. That said, if you think this will further our goals, get us closer to a dark grove.
To keep the Dryad from being burned at the stake for witchcraft, would it allow us to continue our research into dark groves?
I see. The Tritons, I gave them a copy of this map, this ritual, and the sigils to take to the paladins because one was already going there. It may be a more difficult situation. They already fully believe the Dryad is responsible and believe that she must die. It makes things tricky, but this could be good. If she is in hiding, she will have to have limited access to the outside world, especially if she's hiding somewhere where we are her primary points of contact. I've not been able to get my hands on her before, but now... Yes, perhaps this will work out.
From what correspondence I have had with her, I fear her knowing at all that we work together would burn that.
She wouldn't have to know we were working together, but if she's hiding somewhere where I would meet her, we could have a conversation. I could tell her that I understand why she did what she did. I don't hold it against her, such and such. Put her mind at ease, make her think I'm not trying to kill her. Which I'm not really. I don't like hurting people. I don't ever want that, if it can be helped. But I see what you're saying. Any contact I have with her would be separated from your dealings with her.
And you would have to find a plausible way to keep me away, unconnected where you learned of her new location.
Of course. I will say that I found documents of a Dryad who just recently moved here, and I've been looking for her.
Or better yet, there have been so many coming and going. Pick one of them as the one you, tail. As it were.
Pretend to follow one of her people?
Aye, when you already know the way.
Any recommendations on who she would keep contact with?
I think you know that list already better than I.
Perhaps.
But to speak plainly, it is a matter of who I haven't seen. This being the shorter list.
Indeed.
Seems all of the survivors, or can only assume them the survivors, seem to already know where she is. Take a pick. An enemy of yours, perhaps, one you don't wish her to trust.
I'd have to play that carefully. People in this town love to communicate. As soon as she confronted them... Well, maybe we could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll see about it. Something to deliberate on.
Aye. Though, of course, a fun game to play for a bit. What do the surfacers call it? Cat and mouse? Toy with the prey.
Indeed.
Helps build up my trust with her. Say I warn her about an excursion or 2 of yours. Let her move away. Let her trust me. So she does not suspect my hand in this.
Of course.
And say the 3rd time's the charm. That little hobbity thing, I'm not sure what it is. Spoke of, your stone men coming through the swamp looking for her. He's very vigilant. So it would not be so hard to be seen tailing behind 1 or 2 of the people that go out to meet her.
I see. You can warn her I'm going on an expedition, but you cannot warn her about the Badaria expedition. No one outside of those who are going can know.
Did not even cross my mind.
Very good. And I fear that the Fair Hollow mission is already compromised, but...
And in what way would... Why would the Badaria mission be of any interest, sir?
That's her home. She once resided there. I don't know if her connection there is still active, but last time it was under threat, she sensed it. We being no threat, I don't think it would pick up on her senses. But if she hears we're doing something in Badaria, you know that her and the others are going to try and meddle in it, which makes our job harder.
The way I see this in terms of playing out, over the next couple of days, if I get correspondence back from her, I sent the message today, so I expect not to receive a response so soon. If I receive correspondence, we can move forward with that plan. If she wishes to assume a new identity, we can play this game of cat and mouse for a few days. Then you have your conversation with her.
Very well.
The little one has told me that he would not be setting out new traps. For how long, I do not know. Or if he's even begun yet again, I'm unsure. For whatever reason, he's leaving the traps as they are.
He's taken down his
It'll
traps.
only be a matter of... Nay, he leaves them as they are. He does not reset them, he does not put up new ones.
I see.
Have your soldiers go first.
I've no need to go there myself. If everything works out, she'll fall into my lap.
Taking my advice.
Indeed. I don't plan on forcing myself on her and spinning this whole story of... Rather, I seek to connect with her on her... let's say, her dubious way of protecting the people that she cares about. Everyone thinks I'm up to something, and... well, now they've all forced me into a corner, one I did not want to be in. So, now I take matters into my own hands. And we see where the fates take us.
So it shall seem.
Is there anything else?
No, I think we've deliberated long enough.
Aye.
Very good. Look forward to our future deals, and I hope you have good luck in your, well, in your expedition mission. Yes.
You too.
Aye. Dark hand with you.
And with you as well. Let's see if this god can do better than Mithrax at protecting this place. And now I gotta restart OBR toolkit because it's broken. Aussie Fly, Aussie Life, thanks for following. A chance to leave the archives? Can you believe it? Aaron outside of the archives? When's the last time that happened? Lunch. I do enjoy meeting room RP is kind of fun. Kind of into it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom, get some water. Just like a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll be right back. All right, gamers? I'll see you soon. Alright, guys, I'm back. Whew. Alright, boys. Very good stuff. Check everything's on. Good. I'll do a double check and then a triple check because you can't ever be too careful. Right, guardsmen. Shall we?
Alright.
Very well.
Busy day today, eh, Private?
Pardon?
Busy day, eh?
Oh, you know. Better a boring one than a busy one for a scribe god.
I suppose that is true.
Master Thesalor, Stos had delivered something to you in the archives.
Yes, did you put it away?
It's in the archives, he just put it there.
Ah, very good, I'll see to it later.
Oh, we got McFox coming. Hold on.
Clear center. Clear center.
Hello.
Good day.
I'm learning how to use the sword.
Good for you. I hope it serves you well.
I hope so.
Damon. Oh, Damon here.
Hello.
Come here.
Can't come with us.
Yes, Sam.
It's alright, he's no trouble.
Basic practice every will go a long
I'm
way.
sorry if I'm if I.
No, no, no.
Since you requested earlier. Actually, well, how about I give you a few pointers here then?
Give it more time. We're gonna hang out more, do more patrols together. We're gonna spar in the morning. And we'll see how it goes.
We're gonna cross swords in the morning.
Well, I'm never to go near the tavern again. I've forgotten myself.
That was new.
It was.
Good to see entertainers keeping the people entertained.
Of course, especially what's going on nowadays.
Indeed.
She has a ring. Let's move out of the way, lads.
Maybe she, maybe want to experience a
Oh, he's gonna be disappointed.
Go.
Oh.
Good day.
Is the tavern closed?
It is, but I'll let him know later on.
I'm just gonna go this way.
A bit thirsty.
You're a wonderful, beautiful lady.
I'm afraid I already had something to drink.
I see.
Maybe one day I'll.
Maybe if the
consider
evening allows later on in the
trying
Ale has worked its way through my system.
I see.
And I'll take your hands,
I hope you're not avoiding me, sir.
No, I wouldn't say that. I just have a previous engagement to attend first. Perhaps later if they reopen.
Very well. We'll see if they do. Well, it is no matter. I won't keep you. Go ahead.
Good day to you, Myrindal.
Good day.
Give him. I was gonna say, give him a moment.
It's all right. I'll come back at a later date, or a later time.
All right, of course. Yes.
Thank you.
Where did the redhead go? She was just here.
I saw her go with red hair. I don't.
That way.
She went that way.
Oh,
Thank you.
She's on her way towards the gate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's.
Good day, Master Dwarf.
Newton.
Well. You know what? Let me check something. I'm just going to knock on this door. No answer? That's fine.
I care about you as much as you care about that.
Excuse me.
Aye.
I understand you work with the bowyer, correct?
Aye.
I was looking to speak to her. She's trying to sell me on a bow, and I wanted to look over some specifications.
Oh, what a delight. She is currently occupied, but I'm sure she would love to work for you.
Very good. Will she...
Particularly enjoys working for fellow elves. It is important to her.
I see. Well, if her schedule frees up, please do let me know. I'll be wandering about town probably for the next half hour or so.
I shall inform her that you are looking for.
Very good. Thank you. Apologies to intrude on the conversation.
No further. It is an honor to be spoken to by a noble of this town.
Well, in any case, Nover, and have a good night.
Nover.
Your thing's done.
Does it involve a girl? Not enough. Alright, so you're thinking capital as a girl?
Are they guardian berries?
It dries very
Very good.
blackberry.
That is correct.
Whoa, are you okay?
Quiet night.
It's starting to get to the night. Makes sense why no one will be out all that much.
Indeed, I spent so much time in the scribery. I hardly had time for anything else. In fact,
You did have several meetings throughout the day.
so many meetings. Meetings all the time. It's all I ever do, it seems. Just have meetings.
That's the agreement. You still have my attention, but you have to win.
Best regards to
And
you.
so far.
Well, if you didn't stop the fight, I would have.
You ruined my perfect fucking chance, Cobra. You understand? We're going to fucking kill themselves.
Interesting.
Corporal.
I'm aware.
Hello, Tang. How are you faring?
Fine. Out wandering again?
Yes, I have been so cooped up in the archives, I wanted to get out and get some fresh air.
I see.
How has your day been?
Eventful.
Is that so?
I was in the mines. And then I was at the Iron Wolves.
I see. I hear you're having some sort of infestation problems over at the mines.
Not entirely.
I see.
King, I've crashed. I'll be right back.
Very well. Well,
Alright.
I don't suppose I could be in
How
here.
did you find out about that?
Oh, Serevith came in talking about rats, and she wanted books on rats, and I asked why. She told me it was something to do with the mines. Some sort of pale-looking rat attacked you or something?
Yes, and it's gone now.
That's fine. I'm not trying to pry, I'm just making idle chatter. If you'd rather be alone with your thoughts, that's fine.
No, I honestly was looking for something to do.
I see. Well, I don't really have anything to do, but I wouldn't mind a chat.
I don't suppose one of your guards would mind going without their helmet for a bit, would they?
Why is that?
I feel naked.
Ah, I see. I feel like I should try to talk to him.
It looks like he's going through the swamp.
You're probably right.
At least not with full 3 guards with their swords pulled out. It's not exactly the best way to say hello.
You're right. How are the others?
Nope, he's on the bridge.
Haven't you talked to them?
No. Most of them won't talk to me anymore.
Well, you've had plenty of conversations in your scribery. I don't know who those are with.
Business talks, sure. but I don't see a lot of the others. Not usually. Unless they're screaming in my face, or some other such thing.
Or they're not here.
Or they're silently biting their tongues because they don't want to say what they really feel.
Well, that is what is polite, usually.
Goodbye, guys.
Farewell.
After all, I believe you live in the noble district. I would assume you know how to be polite.
One would assume. Are they well, at least?
They're fine for now.
Very well. I'll take your word for it, I suppose.
Blacksmith. That
Never mind. Come, we'll leave them alone. Tang, please. Just wanted to speak to the boy.
What? I actually like to talk to you about.
Do you actually?
Yes. I didn't think about it before, but I wanted to talk to you about this.
Alright, let's walk and talk so we're out of their way. Last thing I want is to get another shouting match with On. Well, you came out of nowhere.
It's my job. Where are you heading?
I'm just walking with Tang.
I see. I'm going to be heading out tomorrow, freelance work for the Iron Wolves, seeing as our other thing was postponed.
Alright. You say so.
She's off to kill goblins.
I'll try not to die.
Goblins, are you sure?
It's rather interesting. There might
Goblins
be more,
near
which is the only reason I'm
Lancashire.
going.
Oh, that's whatever.
Crazy, creepy shit's
Something like
going on.
that.
People are going missing. You know me. I've got to go check it out.
Damn it.
One of us has to.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I will have a full
Hey.
report on your desk. Not tomorrow morning, but the following.
Alright. Just make sure it's not your head or anything.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Tang.
I was in the archives before, researching anything that I could about engineering. I heard that there was one in Adwick, but I have yet to find him. I don't suppose they've come into the scribery, have they?
No, I've not seen an engineer in the scribery now.
Evening, Gosman.
I see.
Evening, Myrindal.
Good morning, you two. Good evening, rather.
Evening.
I see you two have been acquainted. Very good.
Ah, yes, she's something else. Believe me. It's a good thing.
Right. I will take your word for it. Well, I won't intrude on your,
Quite the gathering back there.
Yes, so it would seem.
Oh, please. Don't let us keep you.
Of
I'll
course.
see you later, sometime.
Of course.
So yes, the lake. The lake would be
Right.
something great.
It would
just something that I thought that I would ask you about since you actually had a tome about it. Or at least partially.
Did we? I've read a lot of the books in the archive, but there's a lot of them. A tome on engineering. Anything useful you could use?
Possibly.
Good.
Though the scribe is actually very helpful.
Really, he
I don't
was.
know much about them though.
That's surprising.
Yes, I was reading one of your other scribe books by accident. It was not pleasant.
Oh, he probably... I think I know the one. Something about women of different races.
Yes, they turned me in the correct direction.
Good.
The book that I was looking for.
I just realized this is not a path, is it?
The path that
you can make it one.
I suppose I could. Guardsman, this tree is attacking me.
Just walk right into that tree. Just continue walking.
Let's just cut across here.
Of course, Master Thesalor.
No, don't actually, it's fine.
No. Well, technically it is a path, but there's a tree's overgrown on it. It's assaulted your path, Miles.
Of course. But you were saying, Tang.
I was saying that they were a big help, but I do not know much about them. I've only conducted business with them.
Yes, I'm actually surprised. They seem... I only ever get grumbles and angry murmuring. I'm surprised he... well, I guess he's good at his job. That's all I can hope for, I guess. He's fairly autonomous of... I don't really see him work that often. Good to hear he's actually pulling his weight.
He doesn't really seem happy whenever you confiscate the scribery for personal conversation.
Yes,
I noticed.
I stopped doing that. I started using the archive backroom.
He's also told you about the archive.
Hmm?
He wants you to move your conversations into your private chambers. As there are scribes that do work back there.
I suppose that is true.
In order to take a talk.
I do have a lot of meetings in a day.
Imagine how rude it would be if I was to confiscate that entire building to have a conversation with one child.
You've got a good point. I'll be more mindful of that in the future.
You could always just walk and talk.
I don't get lots of fresh air these days, but yes, walking and talking is nice.
It is exactly that you do.
Well, lots and lots of busy work. Organizing, reading, doing research. I do have the fortunate circumstance of being able to call on Crown funds when I have research that I would like to be done. That is one of the perks.
I see.
We were just speaking of your brother.
Only good things, I hope.
Yes, well, aside from the grumbling, apparently he's doing his job, which is all I can hope for.
That is true.
Is there any particular reason you've come here? You just want to chat, or can I help you in some way? Or
I'm just wondering.
I see. Well,
It's all right. Figured I'd investigate.
Sure. I'm just here talking to Tang. My guards have... oops. Headache. Very good, very good. No need to be alarmed about the guards. They always have the weapons out outside the walls.
Which I have said before is very intimidating if you want to talk to people.
I know, but they insist.
We're more concerned with his safety.
That's another reason why I have meetings in my
Look
offices.
a little nicer than bring the weapon up.
Yes,
Don't make
if you hold
down
it up.
here like you're gonna kill someone.
Put it on your shoulder. There we go. That's much better. Right. What were we talking about?
You also seem to be guarding your groin. But that's another thing. Not you.
Oh, the guardsman.
You look like you have a shield.
I thought you meant with my hands. I thought my hands were doing something weird.
I just have the shield down.
If Tang's Tang, if you're going to take me out, you're not taking my groin with me.
Sorry.
A jest. In any case.
I can assure you the last thing that I would want to take out is your groin.
Fair enough. I won't blame you.
Over the past few days, I have seen enough of the human anatomy.
Is that so? Sounds like you've got some stories.
Yes.
All pleasant ones, I hope.
No.
Well. Here's hoping you're, yes, go ahead.
I seem to remember at some point you said that you would allow my access into the scribery at some intervals if I needed it. Is that offer still available?
If you are researching your arm, yes, I will allow you in without the price.
The Iron Wolf HQ.
The reason for that, obviously,
You were part of the Iron Wolves
still my
freelancers.
fault.
Go to their HQ.
And I promised I would do whatever it took to help fix it. So yes, and if you're researching your arm, you
An
can have
engineer
access.
is one part of it.
Indeed.
And what I'm researching as well.
Oh, are you researching something separate?
They got something.
No. That is what I'm researching.
I see.
How can you see?
Meetings happening now. We gotta go.
No. I'm going.
Oh, right.
What?
Okay.
Shall we walk and talk? Seems like you're busy.
A torch for them.
That's fine.
You probably need a torch to fucking see.
It's all right. You can accompany us. We'll head back. So yes, Tang, if ever you need to research that, you are more than welcome to.
I don't suppose that you also have access to whatever the Royal Archive is.
I do.
I heard that something that I was looking for might be there.
I'm not sure if I have access to take anything from it, though. I'll have to get the proper permissions and see, well, what comes of that. But if I can, I will get it for you.
That would be very helpful.
Of course. I'll see what I can do, and then I'll let you know what, if anything, what I find.
Thank you.
Of course.
Though, if at all possible, I might be able to accompany you there, if
Once
that
again,
is allowed.
Iron Wolf
I'm
freelancers are
not
holding their
sure.
meeting. Come now or be left out.
But,
see if it is possible, and if not,
I think
that is fine.
all right. Go ahead.
I just would know what I'm looking for if I saw it, is all.
I see.
And I'm sure that it would take you a bit more.
Perhaps if you can write down or a drawing or something. But yes, get on with what you need to do. I don't want to keep you from your business. What if I went in disguise?
You can let me know what I owe later.
Cade.
Yes.
Hello, Quinn. Let's walk and talk.
All right, sure.
Pardon?
I'm not gonna be
able to talk to him because everyone needs to talk to him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just literally grab him. What do you
Tell
need?
you
Do you want me to get him? I can get him for you.
Good day. Can I help you?
I have heard the others refer to you by name, yes?
Likely. I'm sure it was all good things.
Is it a contract for it tomorrow? I'm actually supposed to go meet with everyone at the headquarters now.
I have but a single question. Does Zaraland practice slavery?
Well, it would seem yes, given that it sells. They allow slavers to sell.
I see.
Not the question I was expecting.
Scribe. And what were you expecting?
Well, all sorts of things. But not a question about slavery. If you're worried for the servant girl's safety, she is well kept for.
That is not what I am concerned of.
Well. Strange question. Strange man.
I'm very strange. Man, a few words every time I've seen him.
Hmm. Well, what a day we've had.
Quite a day. Take it you shall be retiring for the evening.
I believe I am.
Understood.
Good night, Master Thesalor.
Thank you for your service as always, Guardsman. I appreciate it. Get some well-earned rest.
Thank you. Will do.
Will do. Quota of 8.
Hmm.
Happen at the end of the night.
Much to think about. Much to think about indeed. What is this? Nothing. Oh. I'm gonna end the stream or end the episode now, and then I'm gonna pop into spawn and we can chat a little bit. Oh, ooh. What an episode.
that was fucking awesome.
Thank you.
There's
some
especially
good shit to be had there.
I especially like Duros as a character. Chef's kiss.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Duros
The
is
whole thing was just
fantastic job.
Duros is Pogue.
Sup, bitch?
Sup, dude?
Duros is Pogue champ.
Duros
Pogue champ.
Poggers.
Yeah, that was
Duros
awesome,
is
dude.
Poggers champion.
This was one of like the most
Yeah.
engaging episodes I've had, and I didn't leave the scribery for more than like 40 minutes the whole episode.
It was just fun. It was just funny. It was your most engaging episode, and for other
solidified
guards,
everything
we
you
were
need
just
to.
sitting around.
Fuck yeah, bro.
You've done everything you need to.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, I mean, hey, a boring day is good for a scribe guard, so.
True that, true that. You guys are the real Pog champs. Y'all fucking guards.
Aw.
For real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys make it so much more immersive, and it's so fun to be like, Guardsman, please accompany me to the blah 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 blah, and you're like, yes, Master Thesalor.
This tree is a Guardsman, this tree is attacking me. Yes, Master Thesalor.
We will get rid of it right
Start
away.
swinging at it.
So funny.
It's assaulting your path, Master Thesalor.
Is that Aquilian? My, what an interesting and beautiful language.
More gurgling.
Oh. Dude, what a huge turning point today. All the Tritons. Dude.
Man.
This was a good episode. I think I actually got some. Hey, I wanted to talk to you. No, he's gone.
Oh no, Stinky.
I tried to go talk to him, and then Arn comes out of nowhere, and he's like, hey, Kyler.
Literally.
Before I could even get next to him.
I thought it was gonna be like Arn was gonna like run up to you and be like, "Why the fuck are you approaching my kid?"
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be. That's literally what I thought it was going to be. But then I guess he just stood. Oh yeah, for sure.
His hand on the hilt of his sword. I was like, ooh.
I was like facing right back though. Like I was looking around because it's like you have to hit all angles, but like I was facing him. I was just like, yeah, try it, please.
Try it, bitch.
I love Arn,
What
but
you said
I love Arn,
is
but I like
spreading.
more.
It's spreading.
What did he say? What did he say?
Oh.
Oh my god, he said so much.
What did he say?
I was watching it in a stream in the off time.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Epic. Epic, bro.
I'm so excited. Let me end stream real quick. I'll be back.
So much.
Go for it. Things are turning around, boys.
There's a new public enemy now, though.
Yeah. The fucking
Myrindal is not the only hated person in Adwick.
Yeah. Get a taste of my medicine, Dryad. Honestly, what solidified it was hearing that she's been pretending like she did no wrong. Like, he was like, I totally understand the sacrifice that had to be made to get everyone out. You're incredibly strong for doing it. Like, that's the premise he's been operating under. And then to hear that she's just hiding it and now she's sucking life out of other shit, he's like, oh, fuck no. Fuck that shit. Fuck you.
Hell no.
Yeah.
How dare you?
You fucking bitch.
That sucks.
Huh.
That sucks though. There were runes there, but we
I-
didn't. But
yeah, no one
knew,
told
so
me.
they were trampled over. Yeah, no one DM'd it, I guess. So it's
Yeah.
just like, oh well.
But I got some runes.
They didn't walk over it before you could. They didn't walk over it before you could see it. So.
For one moment in the morning and not leave it ever since till fucking nightfall.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, we here all day.
Yeah, and Loretta's like, hey, did you eat?
I know, Loretta
It's
came
like,
in.
yeah, he ate. Yeah.
So nice.
Like, did you eat? He's like, yeah, no, someone brought up. Yeah.
I got an
Oh my
apple.
God, I loved what Tang was like. So what do you do as the head scholar? And I was like, oh, I'd actually like to know this too.
Yeah.
I just have meetings.
Meetings.
I study.
Smile.
I study things. I'm busy. He's like, what do you do? What do you do as a head scholar? Oh, I'm busy.
Exactly. I do stuff that keeps me fucking from going outside all the time.
Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed that note from the crown.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yup,
You're
yup.
like, hey, look, it's something I did in season 1.
All my consequences. Uh-oh. Ooh, I almost lost my. I almost died.
It's not. It's actually the Kakaria forest.
The Kago. I lied.
Kagoria.
I lied. I lied to Fakir. I lied to Fakir.
Oh yeah.
What did you?
Well, because like I originally said it was Badaria, and I was like, wait, he might spill everything. So I was like, actually, sorry, I was mistaken. Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually so confused because it's like just before you told him that, you were having a conversation like, hey, maybe you shouldn't have loose lips.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see if anyone's like, I know you're going to kick over.
Hey, who wants to kill?
Yeah, dude.
Who's it's like, wait, who wants to kill me? Doesn't matter. They want to kill you.
Right? It's like, bro. It's like, no. Who's gonna kill me? It's like, bro. What are you not picking up when I'm laying down?
Arm. Fucking Arm wants to kill you.
Arm.
I know
That's true.
Fucking, both your retainers wanted to go on the fucking Ambushire shit.
That's fine. They can do it if they want.
Yeah, it's like, fuck. But also it's like, 20 copper, you're racist. No, that's just, we're charging people.
We were gonna charge everyone that.
Yeah.
Also, if you kept having meetings inside the scriptorium, we're gonna charge them 10 more per person.
Ah, okay. All right, so I'll start having them in the scribe.
20, then 30, then 40, then 50, then 60, then 70.
And to be fair, the magistrate's not Cornwall. That's the commander. The magistrate is. Wait, what?
No, Cornwall's the lord.
We don't know.
I don't know the magistrate.
Not Cornwall. Sorry, no, the other one. Who's the commander?
Osgood.
Osgood. Thank you. Someone in one of his meetings said Osgood was the magistrate, and that's not it. It's someone.
No, he said Osgood was the magistrate is like Osgood's boss.
Different magistrate.
Yeah, it's the magistrate of Castle Adwick.
Is it?
Magistrate of Castle Adwick, Lord Bryn Sergassi.
Oh, is it
Lord Bryn
Auburn?
Sergassi.
Well,
I'm literally looking in
Lord
notes for
Bryn
NPCs. It's
Sergassi.
posted on
Lord
yep.
Bryn Sergassi.
Osgood is the commander.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. He's decided to trust her. If this gets out, it could ruin him.
That one's gone.
Yeah, I know he's gone,
But, well, it could ruin him. But the thing is, he'll know she's not
Why do we
trustworthy.
have to come pay 20 copper to come in here? It's like, well, fuck
It's like
you.
it's a place of work and you don't belong here.
Right.
Yeah. If you ain't working in here, you gotta pay a fee.
Not to mention
If you want
how much all
purchase
this shit
service,
costs.
You gotta pay separately for that.
Well, if they're coming to meet with me in my personal quarters, no fee though, right? Because I got to be able to have meetings, and no one's gonna want to meet with me if they're all. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? We'll talk. You know what? Actually, I'll put a note in for Bruns in the questions, and we'll get an answer on that.
Sick. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I can get an answer on that before next session.
Yeah. Well, granted, I kind of instilled it myself. I was like, fuck it. People are coming in. We gotta get money in this system.
Gambit's just don't batlore me.
Fuck it, let's do it. I like this.
Yeah.
Batlore me.
More money for me. Yeah. More money for me to eat, and these people, and there's less meetings.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
These people bitching and whining. It's like, I work for Myrindal.
This is
don't
racial
work in a
profiling. No, we are an equal opportunity racist. We're charging everyone.
Excellent. Every race gets charged. Yay.
Every race is equally terrible, and that's why we're charging all of you.
It's like, oh, we hear about Dryad. I was like, what the fuck? Huh?
Something Dryad.
Well, that was when you knock it.
Yeah. Oh, my little noggin, dude.
Oh yeah, no, that fucking the fact that the dragon kill things to heal herself, that's like, I wonder if she could like 1v1 the Empire if she knew what she was doing.
Well, Myrindal? No. They have ways of fighting the Dryads. They've killed countless.
I mean, probably not like, but like.
But maybe as a dark Dryad.
If it was just like. Ooh. Yeah. Oh my god, that fucking dark grove lore. Fucking,
dude,
I was bugging.
Let's
not gonna
pull them in, bro.
Let's do
I forgive you, Myrindal.
Let's
Let's become allies. We can show each other the true power of friendship.
Of the dark side.
Of dark friendship.
Our friendship. Punished friendship.
Punished friendship. My friendship has an eye patch and a beard. I am the darkness. I am Batlore. Oh god. That's right. Fear me. Fear me.
I already do.
Yeah, dude. But oh, it's getting so juicy.
Shit's going all over the place, yeah.
I really wonder if
Fucking
Raylan's gonna
gross.
keep her her word about all this stuff.
I don't know. She's pretty attached to Arn.
Yeah, but this is the test.
What's going on?
This is I'm testing Raylan. Marin's testing Raylan.
I see. Well, she's a lost cause, so really just let her think.
Maybe just like, I don't know, kill her. Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, she's not worth the effort.
You know, if I just kill half the cast, I don't have to worry about him.
So, yeah.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Adwick, you won't have to worry. If you just nuke Adwick, you won't have to worry about any of them snitching on you.
Easy.
That's true.
Easy,
just
easy.
kill everyone else, and then no one will be there.
Just get them all.
to
Just get them all into the port quarters, and then like like make Cerevid do that weird magic shit that burns shit.
Yeah, boy.
Sarah, do that thing.
Do that thing. Do I have to cut your head off for that to happen?
Here, I'm gonna cut your head off. Alright, here we go.
Ooh, fuck! It didn't work this time.
Until we get
Oh
a
shit.
20. Just keep singing until we get the 20.
Ooh, fuck, fuck.
Why isn't you? Hey, Ghost, come on!
Ghost!
Come on. Open up the locket, swallow it. Oh, something.
Come on! I've got your family, dog, money,
Boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Boyfriend might work. Well, then she's like, which
Real
one?
shit.
All right. Which boyfriend?
Okay. That's the one. There it is.
Bruh. I can't wait.
What an episode, dude.
Dude, what episode?
Duros is picking up on shit way too fast, man.
Dark Mirin. Yeah, Battlor emote. I want a Mirin suffer emote.
Inquisition.
I gotta find an artist.
Like fucking burn the heathens. That was awesome.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like,
sheesh.
this heathen is and shit. That's not her place. We need to kill her now. I'm like,
Yeah, whoa, fuck.
His reaction was, look down, holy shit. Duros' reaction is, fuck this bitch, burn her at the stake.
Yeah. She's fucking with Soul Man.
She needs to die. This is
So I rolled
"Oh,
later on to see how I viewed the Dryad after that. Like, how much of a person was she at that point? Rolled a natural 1. I think of her as just a straight-up creature.
Ooh.
Just like any of the creatures of the deep.
Hell yeah, boy.
That's how I see her.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna play out interestingly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Imagine an elf
literally what I'm telling
plotting all
people
of
too.
Yeah.
Imagine an elf
Beware of
plotting
the
all this
tree
shit
that-
against the
that moves
dryad.
without the wind.
I wasn't even trying to plot against her today. I was just like, you know what?
Well, I know. But
Mirror
like,
needs.
Hey, you know what? Here's the truth.
It is the truth.
Tabloid.
Here's the actual fucking truth of how she got everyone out. And I went along. I was fine with it because I thought she was doing it because she knew the risks and she knew it was involved and she wanted to save everyone. But now she's pretending like she used her own mana and it was all out of the goodness of her heart. Fuck you! You used him to power your grove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I wonder if that was. Hold on. I wonder if that was. Hold on. I might be misremembering something in episode that from. I'd have to go through episode planning for the finale, but that's also not something I would want to say. So. There might
Mirror
be something
suffer,
else, but
baby.
I don't know. Regardless, though, Awen's soul is definitely fucking trapped.
Yeah, dude. He hates being a spirit of the forest. He fucking hates it.
He does? How do you know? Does he talk to
He
you?
told me, like,
I mean,
he's like,
he's-
I don't like this form. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
He's literally being held in existence against his will. He
And
can't
he's
refuse an
being
outcome.
changed. His soul is being warped into, like, this guardian grove spirit, and he's slowly losing more and more of himself. Which is fucked.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's uber fucked. And then she's, like, doing all this crazy shit with this, right? Like, she's raising armies, she's fucking killing entire, like, circles of life around her, like animals and trees alike, and even the fucking ground to heal herself. And here's the thing, Kidas looked for a long time at that paper. You probably saw him just staring down at it while we were, like, calling for a demon and everything. And I was, like, in character, him just looking at it like, this seems weird. Why are there two shapes?
Yeah.
She's in one.
When he realized how much Silva was specifically knowledgeable of this shit, like how much Silva knew.
Yeah, Silva's a
Dude,
fucking
and, like,
genius.
but no one suspects it because he speaks broken common.
Dude,
Oh, he knows shit.
as
He
soon as
absolutely knows
you
shit. He knows a lot.
as soon as you like talked to Mirren about that, Seraph came in immediately afterwards and confirmed the story, and I was like, that bitch.
Yeah, that bitch.
That fucking bitch. Hello, good sir.
Hi, Bringus.
How you doing?
Welcome.
Doing good.
Hell yeah.
I saw
hell
Vic
yeah.
once. He was like,
Hey, Key does. I'm like, hello.
Hello, Keithus. You just
Hello,
wave back.
Keithus.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
just
had
like,
an interesting
so-
episode. I got asked to kill 2
Yeah.
people.
Gotta get it. Gotta get Mirren suffer.
literally everything I do is so high commitment as far as time that like I do like 2 or 3 things in an episode and that's it, and I almost forget to eat every single time.
Right. I got like food on my table, so I just
Only reason you ate is because it was there when you started the session.
yeah. And I rolled a 13 on
I'm
eating.
pretty sure.
I'm rolling to
Did you
eat.
roll for eating?
I'm rolling to eat because
Oh, whether or not
he's taking less of his medicine every day, trying to wean himself off. I
Ah.
had Brunswick roll because it was like the second day on a lower dose yesterday, and he rolled like a 12, so he was still like stable. And then today I was just rolling to see if he would eat because like I decided he was just having like the visions in the morning. So he ate though. My chat pulled through.
He ate.
Well done, chat.
Good job, chat.
Good job,
Good
chat.
job. Good job.
I've had that.
Chat your poggers.
Chat. Chat your kind of poggers, chat. Chat. Hog chat. Oh, chat. Chat, you feel amazing.
My chat made a joke. My chat made a joke that I'm not really sure how to take. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I do.
Here,
but
let
I'll
me
say
pull it
anyways.
up. All right, we scroll up to the very beginning of the thing. All right. What generation did Forrest Gump belong to?
What?
I don't know.
Gen A.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
I fucking hate that.
I got a little chuckle out of it.
I was scared because the last time he said he's like, do you want to hear a joke? He redeemed the channel point reward. Pick a game for me, and it was Among Us. It was not a funny joke.
That'd be hilarious if you're just like, you're playing an RP Among Us.
Oh no, I mean I do that for the next session.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, I have channel point rewards turned off during RP. So
yeah,
because I can't like do a posture check when I'm standing up or hydrate in the middle of a scene. So it's just
yeah. I feel bad when people. I gotta disable some, but sheesh, you know.
Sheesh, you know. I know
You know.
sheesh.
Do you?
You know.
I know
sheesh.
The dish, no sheesh.
Sheesh.
Sheesh kebab.
Sheesh kebab. Ooh, I'm hungry now.
Sheesh.
A sheesh.
I'm also hungry, but not really.
On all my models, my left toe acts weird when I sit down.
Yeah, that's the thing. That is literally every model ever.
yeah, look at that, mine does too.
Oh.
What you will realize is look in the mirror real quick. Look in the mirror. Look down while you're staring at your toe. Like, look down, angle your head down, watch your toe go up, and then bring your head back up and watch it go down.
Oh, what the?
Mine's not
If
doing
I
it.
when I sit up
You
and
have
I
to go-
crouch.
You have to go far enough.
It's only if I sit up and
it's a
crouch,
more
not when I look
torso.
down though. Or look up.
Look at my toe. Look
Yeah,
at
when
my,
I
look
move,
at my toe
when I
as I
like
do
lean
this.
forward and backwards.
It still goes down even
Watch
if I
my
don't
toe.
look down. I just have to like bend down far enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's cool.
You see my toe going up and down?
That's weird.
My other model,
it's just a lot
if I
down.
raise my foot, my toes flop. It looks like I have like spaghetti toes. Gotta fix that
Oh,
one.
good.
Up and down.
Oh, it's
Dynamics
bugging.
on your toes. Just like.
Sheesh.
I was
My
gonna do a
sheesh meters are
scene
going
with
off the
Spitzer,
charts.
But since the tavern's closed, I don't think I can.
I see.
I see. I see. I see. Oh, yeah, Mr. Yoko, yeah, I called you out in front of them, don't worry.
Which one was it? Which one?
Mr.
Come
Yoko.
Mr. Yucko.
I don't know what game they're trying to play, the elves, man.
Pretty cool name.
Miran's convinced that the elves are trying to, like,
I know.
fuck him over somehow. Because yesterday, he got a really ominous warning from one of the elves, who I won't name, you know. But, and she was like, oh, I'm afraid they're going to do something to me. Will you give me something in writing that shows that, you know, I've got your protection? And I'm like, what the fuck are you going to do with my writing? Why do you need my writing? Why do you think a piece of paper is going to protect you if they go fucking peasant mob mentality on you? Are you trying to, like, pledge your allegiance? Like, what is this what is your ulterior motive?
I pledge my allegiance.
Is this Myrindal?
To the flag of
Myrindal? Are you Myrindal?
This is the Myrindal I saw outside.
Into the scribery.
Indeed, indeed, it is I.
One castle under Adric.
Surrounded by card. I did.
Godsman, help me. I'm scared. Kill this other elf.
All the lysims on this just look like the
I'll kill the elf for you.
No, not this elf. Oh no, Genie, monkey paw. Genie's lamb.
It's the witch.
It is a creature.
Well.
Hey, Ariana.
Well, the wild witch of the west.
Well.
Tola pounded.
Well.
Fair.
Well.
Given that we need this as a rush
I think they're still doing stuff, I guess.
Yeah, no, they're talking about metal or something.
Ah. I see. Miranda! Dude.
I think I'm gonna go and stream. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Miran actually is kind of like
hunter thing happened.
beefed out now. He's been
pull out your whip to just fucking
coming in outside.
Hey, what?
For fucking reason.
That's I like to have my long walks.
I was curious. If they tried anything,
Gods, man, this brass skull is assaulting me.
I would have circled and like slashed.
Please
two of
find
them
his
off,
family.
and then, like, I would have whipped down the bow. That was gonna be the thing I was.
You know what? I'm gonna do everyone a fucking favor.
And then the
Oh yeah.
would have been and grabbed the
How about
bow
you
and
do
then
me a
pulled it
favor for some silver? You've got people to feed.
Enough to avoid a bow arrow shot though.
I see you've chosen
If it's
death.
aimed towards you, probably not. Because during
Oh,
that,
yeah.
right about
He
that
would have fired
about
that within that time, like pulling it out, whipping around. He would have.
There's other gangs in town.
No, I wouldn't have been able to avoid an arrow shot. It would have been a roll on me, but I would have done that and then immediately pounce on him.
Falworth comes up personally. He's like, are you the bandit that's been harassing my Myrindal?
Self-defense would have been it.
My Myrindal.
My Myrindal.
He wanted information about the
My
story.
little Mary Weary.
Lined up toward the group of three. Like, they were the ones that were most consistent.
Fuck shit up.
He
Myrindal.
changed the story like twice.
Don't mess this up, Myrindal.
Like he's like he's like I didn't steal it, and then he says I got some.
Myrindal, can I touch this? Full Griffin, no.
And then it wasn't at the
Falworth,
butchery,
look,
so
magic. No, Myrindal. Myrindal, what do you have in your hand? A tablet.
I was
No.
listening to some things during that.
Fuck.
Because, well, he was saying.
So, how long do you think this guy's gonna last?
He also
Me?
said
Curiosity.
I my own, and I got 60.
Yes.
I'm being pretty cautious.
What your was.
I think I'll last until I go out on a mission.
his sword didn't line up. I just didn't.
I don't think anyone's gonna be able
What do you have
to
there? A
move
dryad.
against me.
No.
Not right now, you know. Myrindal. I'm parking Myrindal.
I want to be able to introduce myself.
Allow me to introduce my. Sorry, I've got a meeting for 3 hours.
Allow me to introduce myself to you and your 3 guards. My name is Titalas Vicarberonos. Why is the name so long? I don't fucking know. I'm Gradian.
I'm gonna call
Sorry, Tito. I've got to have a 3-hour meeting with the same 5 people that I spoke to yesterday.
Same 5 people.
Good.
Shit.
It is true though. Like I speak to the same ring of people, but like I feel like we make headway every time. You know, that's good.
Yeah. Like,
I've
literally, the amount of
conveniently
time,
dropped
like,
so many things next to you.
It's been a solid like 5 or 6 episodes since we last. No, not that long. Like 3 or 4 maybe since we last like big talked, and then we're like, oh yeah, I learned a lot. I learned all about magic.
Magic.
Oh my god, magic.
But
It's wonderful.
when you were looking for Saravith to fucking get her killed that episode, there was a break in the house next to mine.
Oh.
What did I do the next episode? Man, it's really weird that a robed figure with chains just so happened to leave during the same night that my neighbor, which I'm now convinced is dead. I haven't seen him. He used to say hi to me every morning. And I see Brolas next to his house with a broken window. I said that right next to you and your guards. Not a single thing.
We might see Shirtless Beard eventually. He's not really an icon though, you know. Oh, maybe now you've got to be killed. You know too much. Is that the NPC that Roach played that like the seamstress killed and blamed on fucking Saravith?
Is that who it was?
Which I think was.
I did not see that.
God
I did
damn
not see
it.
any VODs from that session, unfortunately, so I have no idea.
Imagine watching VODs.
Dude, I can't wait to get magic, dude. I feel like I'm gonna get a magic
I'm
spells
usually in Bruns's like
this time.
VOD watch along. I just
We're gonna be
was
smart.
too tired that session.
After every session, I'm tired as fuck. This session, I got to go back to my roots and be an asshole. Dominic.
Nice.
Excellent.
Oh, and my last stream, people were excited and were talking about what would have happened if Dominic would have killed you. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's like a
gutting him
game
3
changer.
times. 3
Yeah.
times.
I nat 20 my death save.
Completely different.
It would be so radically different. The season 1 would have been different. There would have been no one to go down to the caves to ensure that there was a portal, because Falgrith wasn't just gonna, you know, go down on the off chance there was a portal there.
Yeah.
He probably would have.
So yeah, no, he wanted someone expendable.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to forget.
I would have doomed you guys.
If we
I would've
didn't
been able to
fucking,
come back.
dude.
Hello there.
I wish I want to get time magic and then go back in time, and then kill Dominic before he learns anything. That's all I want.
Because Dominic was hidden so well.
Time travel.
You just gotta set your portal from space to time.
Exactly.
It's a little. You didn't see the switch on the back? Come
Oh damn! You know I never look at the manual.
I'm
Damn.
gonna get to you at some point. That's all I'm gonna say.
Myrindal gets to the portal, starts reading the runes. Oh no! All these runes are in Spanish. I can't read them. Oh wait, here they are on the back. They're in regular common on the back. Thank God.
Train's got no problem with Faye.
Well.
Actually, because of the
Well.
Anti-Triton of you.
Well.
No.
How was your session?
Not the tone. I'm like,
Was pretty chill for the first half, and then I had an emotional conversation with Arn, and then an emotional conversation with Faye and Silva in the dark.
Pog.
Only by fireflies.
some interesting
Epic.
and 2 nat ones where it made them.
How was your sesh?
I never left the scribery, but it was great.
Yes, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
You guys are
Cool.
Yeah.
How much juice did you harvest in the
So
scribe?
much juice.
good RP.
So much juice.
Lots of juice.
Lots of
This
juice.
at least 4 juice boxes.
This story's like pulled
4 juice boxes, and they're all full of juice.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, that's a lot of
They're
juice.
starting to
Oh,
really
yeah.
show their colors.
Oh
How was your
yeah.
session? I know you just answered this question.
Herp.
Aside from the emotional
alright.
conversations with the 3 people.
It was alright. It was pretty good.
I have some emergency model work I have to make between now and the next session because
I'm gonna learn dark magic. I want like a shadow bolt. I want to cloak myself. Fulgurith deactivation spell, please. I want to point at Arn. I want to be out on a mission and just be like in my armor, and he's besting me in swordplay or whatever, and I'm just like backed into a corner, and I say, "You forced me to do this on," and I just do some kind of magic bullshit, and just fucking like blast him with some evil magic. And then not finish him off and just be like, villain monologue, and then leave and see if he gets out. Bro, I never got to talk to you. I was looking for you like for like 20 minutes.
I was looking for you as well. You know when you tried to get like dinner in the tavern?
Yeah.
I was on the inside of town. I was like, please let him in.
Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I thought no one was in there.
Have to wait till tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, oh well.
Or not tomorrow, Thursday.
Thursday. Oh yeah, you're going on that goblin mission?
she keeps coasting the smug.
Yeah.
Man. Well, I hope you don't die. I'm very interested to find out your character's true motives.
Nobody knows my true motive.
Secretive. We evil black-haired elves have to stick together, am I right?
Exactly.
We have black hair, so we're evil.
We were already thinking about it.
We got the Wood Elf Club, we got the freaking dark haired.
You can tell she's evil. Look at the bags under her eyes.
She's been smoking all that pipe weed. You know
Ooh,
that
oh shit. Yo, can I have some? Damn.
There's something in the tea. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh.
Everyone's trying to
I still remember the first time he came and tried to talk Elven to me, and I was just like, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You want to know what I did? The first time that ever happened was in Bedario Forest, whenever the elves were down underneath. Like, there was these King's Guard. And they told us to fuck off in Elven, and I was like, could you speak in common, please? It was. You remember that? Oh yeah. Ooh, woo. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Mhm. Yep. 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 Actually, the note no though. I mean, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. I've had enough. All right. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, definitely. For sure, definitely. Yeah. Hey, you okay?
I kind of apologize.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I really.
You good?
You're good?
Yes, actually,
Hey, it's the Inhuman Torch.
Yeah, I blinded everyone at the front gate.
Awesome and deadly. Dude, Palpatine lightning would be awesome. Yeah, dude. Okay, well, so here's the thing. I made Myrin to be, one of his flaws is literally called corruptible. And lo and behold, he started season 2. He didn't have any ill intentions against anybody. He just didn't want to be fucking killed by them in their mob mentality, because he knows by now that they have a mob mentality. And now he, like, there was this whole thing where they were plotting to kill him, and now everyone he talks to is poisoned by Arn in his mind. And now it's like he's being backed into a corner, and now these dwarves are coming along and they've made more progress than ever on the tablets, and they're like, we're trying to bring this dark god about, and we might use your dryad to do it. And I'm just like, yeah, use her. Here's the awful shit she's done. Because he learned that she's been pretending like she hasn't been using fucking soul magic.
Yeah, he's just zooming.
It's some fucking bullshit. He's pissed now. And it's just like, you know what? I need to start. No one's gonna respect what I have to do or say until people start having their heads rolling for their stupid shit they're doing. They gotta learn. I could get dark magic? Deadass? Deadass? Oh, Paul. Could you imagine though? Myrin just like a circle of power around him, all like flowing with mana. It's just like shooting lightning from his fucking hands. Fuck yeah. Just like red lightning. Dude. That'd be so fucking awesome. That'd be so fucking cool. Magic pose. Now die. Unlimited power. Dude, I can't wait for Falgrith to be like, you did good, Myrindal. You're not a fuck up. And be like, thank you, Falgrith. All I had to do was abandon all my morals, and now I'm a wizard making cool wizard poses. Oh, not my. That's a little too far. All I had to do was kill all my friends. This can't be. I'm invincible. Yeah. Yeah, that's hey there, bud. Why are you hitting me?
Because I can.
Okay. Wizard elf punch. This is my signature spell. It's called right hook. I cast fist. Turns out Myrin's just ripped.
Fucking hell.
So, what a sesh.
I spent about, how long has it been? I've spent about 45 minutes running Ulagi around in the poor district, fucking tormenting him.
Good. He asked me the weirdest question. He just comes up to me, he's like, I've heard people say your name, and like, all good things, I hope. And he's like, I only have one question for you. Is slavery legal in Ariland? It's like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, I was expecting all kinds of different. I was expecting everything except for that. Is slavery legal?
Running him around, he's like swinging his axe where he used to be, and then I went into my house and sat there for like 5 minutes, then came out, went to the front gate, and was like, "What's going on? Why is there a man running around banging on buildings, screaming?" Then he's like, "Wait a minute," and puts his hand into my shoulder, like, "Get the fuck off me, Bjorning! I'm going back to bed."
Epic. Why were you tormenting him, just for fun?
Because I found Battler, and Battler told me to get his attention, and Stoss hates Ulagi, so he's like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. So, like,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is this
All right.
Sage model?
Death is mercy if I say, because there's more of the rest than death itself. It's true. I'm going to use a very similar line on Iron if I have to.
Probably Maple because I was tormenting him.
Heard you're an evil betrayer. I have only one question. Is tax evasion punishable by death? I'm asking for a friend. Well, wah, wah. Oh fuck, bruh. I'm pretty tired now. Whoa, hole in the ground. Whew. It's hitting me, guys. The sleepy wave. Sleepy wave. What if I ran back in there into the RP, just like, on! I'm out here with no guards. Don't come kill me. Tee! I just start running. Yeah, well, we got started really late, so this episode was like an hour shorter than usual.
I love having to reload
I went into the secret room. What's in there? Who knows? Is Cade still up? Could talk to Cade. My guards are all asleep.
It's working for me.
I haven't been in the water.
The what?
I cannot.
It's working for me.
No matter which speed I use, I get stuck and can't move with the joystick or swim.
I'm not able to move anyway.
Do you want?
Oh, that's strange.
Do you want me to go try swimming real quick and on cannon? If you're invisible, sure.
Whee! Myrindal shows up. Hey, I'm here for I heard you like to swim. So do I. Let's settle our differences with a breaststroke.
Thing I was trying to say was Advo like walked up to Horst and was like, "Yeah, there's a bear. I saw a bear in the poor district."
People go missing in the Port District all the time. What are you talking about? Why do you care?
No, so the best part was, I have dark vision, so I could see just Log being like led around by Soda, and he's like, Horst actually stops Advo's character or NPC and says, "So was it actually a bear or was it just a like tall man?"
Hell yeah!
Like, I don't know.
Hell yeah!
And I walk away, and like 2 minutes later, all the guards are running back and forth.
Hey.
Dario
Hey.
and Texture and such is there.
Hey. So, look, Miriam gets grief visions. If you want to come torment me as a ghost sometime,
Like when he's talking about like the runes and the magic.
just let me know.
The night difference between like how he normally is and that night and day, and I fucking let him die.
No! No!
Wait, how did you see?
Please, I just wanted to kill all my friends.
It's like I was watching it. There's a difference.
So that's just how you swearing on the cat. Yeah, I die. You keep your life. You still try to fucking tell everybody.
They're forcing me into a corner.
It's a ghost. I'll watch you next time. I'm sorry.
Brr.
Oh, so Bringus.
Yeah, bro.
I told Baylor about my plan for Iandil.
Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, he's dead.
The false identity one. Because I knew if we do this, we have to make sure nobody says otherwise.
Now to be
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now to be my best friend on.
So I am preparing for this. Like I am ready to like shoot the shot and see if it hits.
All right, sick. Good luck with it. Because I'm not involved.
Possess the hammer that. Oh, okay, bye.
For the most part, no, you're not.
Just be like, go possess the.
I'm only. I thought I was like forging all the documents for you.
Yeah, that's.
Ow, stop hitting me!
Compared to what I'm doing, you're not getting involved.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how.
Run around and.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
Some
good.
Shit is going down.
Very good.
I feel bad for Silva.
Very exciting stuff.
He trusted Kidos, and then Kidos was like, yeah, no, Triad's way more dangerous. Fuck that Triad.
Triad's too dangerous, man.
Yeah, you have a good night. Do I have to
Dryad's
fucking
kind
monster?
of sus.
Dread's kind of sus, bro. I did.
I'm calling an emergency meeting in the archives.
One of these days.
Please don't turn my head into a watermelon.
Strangle you.
I don't want to be pink mist.
You fucking creature. Pink mist. Look at him. Glowing blue eyes.
Look at that gross man.
Sure,
Gross metal
sure
man.
It was just not a man.
I need
a
that trachea,
creature.
please.
Please leave the
Do you
drink.
need your heart? Do you need? I know somebody who needs it more than you.
Ah! Who is it?
Me. I want heart.
Gross, no!
I don't have one.
No!
Oh,
Oh, damn. I wanted my heart back.
Is that how you? Is that how you do it? You've
Oh,
lost your heart. You've lost your heart privileges.
Yummy.
Oh my god, I have a heart now. I now realize everything wrong that I've done. Nah, I've done nothing wrong.
Man.
I've done everything right.
What if we just like borrowed your gills? You're not using them while you're above ground.
That's true.
How the fuck are you gonna borrow my gills?
I'm just taking off for a test drive.
How the fuck? No, like
Trust
how
me, it's
are
not
you gonna
fun.
borrow my gills?
Just gonna take them off for a test
Are
drive.
you modular?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, that worked.
I'm sure if I pulled hard enough, they come out.
Oh.
No, I have the gills. Now I have the
Look
gills.
at me. I have the gills now. I have the
Get him
gills
back.
No.
now. No, it's my. Mom said it's my turn on the gills.
Mom said it's my turn with the gills.
You're not even using them right now. God.
You're not even playing. It's paused.
You're not even swimming.
You're just holding
what
on
the
to it.
fuck? Brockbuster, thanks for the
You're
follow.
breathing air. Why do you even need gills right now? Come on.
You freaking jerkhead. Don't tell Mom I said that.
I'm just gonna cover the gills. You can't see it, but his gills are covered.
Oh my god.
He
Wait, who the
doesn't
fuck?
notice 'cause he's above water.
I can't see you. Are you supposed to be shown?
Invisible.
Oh, secret.
Alright. Alright.
Go and murder some people.
Wait, what?
I'm going to bed too,
Can I
bye.
see?
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay guys, it's time to end. Let's go ahead and raid somebody. Who should we raid? Let's find out. Oh god. What a good session. As long as no one's betraying us, which Seraph definitely is, and definitely telling everyone. Ooh, let's raid Lauren. We had such a good scene. She goes late into the night. Leave now if you want to sleep at all. Or if you want to continue watching, stick around. I'm going to send you guys to Lauren. She's a very good person, very good RPer. She plays the fish girl. You know her, you love her. I'll send you there now. Farewell, everybody. I love you. Bye. Also join the Discord. Also, bye.
They've been vying for this spot, but I don't own it. I don't know why they bother. Thank you, Bringers, for the raid.